Hey, you can't loop the song a third time. The session's already gonna start. Fuck you. Anyways. F11. Hide this. Go here. Display capture, go. Hey, wait. Why is it still looping? Anyways. Oh, right, wait. Window capture, not display capture. Window. Yay! I forgot how it worked. Where is my... Hold on, get the lads on here. Why did I have it turned off? Anyways.
Yeah?
Hello, everybody.
Hi.
Hi.
I need you to upload this for me, please.
What?
I'm uploading people's pictures.
Oh, does someone...
Yeah.
Okay.
Because we couldn't get it to work for either of us, so.
Oh man.
I'm simply built better, I guess.
Dang. I mean, I could've...
Dang Europeans.
But... I don't know.
Nuh-uh.
It's been a minute since I've had to upload anything to Owlbear, so I don't know. But anyways. From where we left it's been a couple weeks. It's been a couple weeks. Give me a moment. From where we last left off, you all had just left Wisteria's tower after, well, let's be honest, you got a huge expo dump from her about how she knew Sorsen, how she supposedly had killed him and was making some calls, and you decided to explore a more... you decided to explore the nearby Stonegrad ruins. Yeah, I'm saying that right. You had explored a couple houses. I believe you went to this one. I swear to God, ad for fucking timing. Stop it, stop. Anyways, you all had explored this house here. Forgive me, I do not remember what was in any of them except for this one. I know there was the skeleton in this one.
Yeah!
There was a fantasy version of the Kama Sutra.
Oh yeah, okay, this is the library where that was. Yes, I remember. I think this house was just destroyed. Oh, I remember what this one was. This was where that dead drop was that you all found. You all found a dead drop there and decided to take it. I think it was like 15 silver.
Yeah, something like that.
Hang on. I forgot to open. Hang on. No, I'm so good at this. I feel like it was. Yeah.
Someone got money.
25.
Yeah, that sounds about right. But yeah, you all were in the Stonegrad ruins. I'm not entirely sure what you all were doing next, but you had very little leads on Sorsen, but admittedly also hadn't explored the area of Stonegrad very much. So I think you guys were just exploring to your heart's content.
Yeah, we were just looking at the ruins.
Just looking around. Anywhere else? Did you want to continue exploring the ruins? Maybe head to a town nearby?
No.
I think Eurus was pretty checked out, as in like they were just kind of following along.
I like looking at ruins. I like breaking and entering. No, I don't. I'm trying to keep the peace here. What does Eris look like? Can we see what is Eris?
Eris from a distance looks like a pretty kind of dingy town. You can't see many like large structures from afar. You know, there's... Hold on, let me be sure I'm being accurate here. I have to look at my maps, but that's not my maps. My notes are very messed up. Here we go. Yeah, you can see there's not like too many big buildings. You know, the best thing you can see is a inn, like not an inn, most inns, look like taverns, whereas this building you can see has a lot of windows, a kind of, pillared archway. It's like the biggest building you can see. It looks to be about 3 floors with 10 rooms on each floor, but that's about the biggest building you see there. All of the other buildings are very dingy, small, clearly just like houses of people who, don't live in whatever this thing is. And there's a lot of, right next to it, you can see just across the way. You can see like you can kind of like see the big stone runways going up, like they come down this, hold on, let me visualize this. They come down this way, clearly meant for airships to come over the mountain and land within, Stonegrad from here. That's the best you can see from here. That's the like biggest thing you can see. But other than that, Eris is really the most visible, and that big building is about the best you can see.
Mm. Interesting. Okay, so sorry, you said some of these houses around us were destroyed?
The houses, all of these buildings are like ruins. They're basically all destroyed either by an outside event or just the weathering of time.
Okay, but like, do they still have like stuff to explore in them, or?
Any one of them I haven't marked?
Yeah,
Yes.
probably.
Okay, can I just go all the way to the top right one then?
Top right up here.
Yeah.
Alright, yeah, you walk up to this place. This seems
Ace does want to follow. Not let this little freak out of my sight.
This place actually seems very different from a lot of the other places here. Instead of looking more weathered down, there's kind of these boards blocking the windows. There's even what looks to be a makeshift wall kind of blocking off what would be a hole in this building, which seems to be some kind of tavern. You can't really make it out. The wooden wall kind of obscures anything inside. And you see that if you're to go around to the side that's been patched up right here, a little window sits there. It's one of those, swinging windows with shutters you can swing open and close, swing them. And
Yeah.
that's really the only thing notable. You note that this wall seems to have been where the door used to be, because going around this tavern, you find no other door.
Can I, like, open the window and look inside?
You, sorry, hold on. Yeah, you can open the window. You want to describe how you do it?
I mean,
You
I'll just do.
Like you just
They
poking
swing
your head
outwards,
straight
right?
in?
I mean, no, I'm just gonna like open the shutters and then just look at it.
You open it to look inside, and it's very dark in there. You can't see much of anything in there, but you swear you could see 2 little blue figures in the back of the room. Clearly, they've, whoever this was that boarded it up, they've, kind of done it to keep the light out of this place so nobody can see they're inside, although the wooden wall that they've constructed is very, obvious as you look at it up and down. But you can see, like, 2 little blue figures in the back. You can't really make out what they're doing, but they're shorter, kind of about 3 foot, maybe 3'1", shorter figures in the back of the room that you can't really make out.
Hmm.
What are you doing in there, man?
You want to take a look? How
Not
close
really.
is Ace? How close is Ace to me?
How close? Yeah, that would be an ace question.
At like the other edge of the. What are you? You're like up there. You're like breaking into a window.
Yeah.
Ace
I
is
don't
kind of standing at the
know.
other edge of the place, just looking out.
She just like keeps looking, doesn't even look up at Ace. Just like waves him over, like, can you just come here? I can't really see what's in there.
Ace is gonna get just out of arm's reach away.
She's just gonna look up at him and like scoff, like, "Oh my god, just come on over."
I know what you're looking at.
Well, look, and she just like moves sideways a little bit to give him access.
Okay, I feel like you can like push me in or something.
Why would I do that?
Cause you're Ligar.
And I just got my shit rocked. I'm not about to put that on you. Then again, that would be pretty fun. You do have a point there.
Dang.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Well. Yeah, whatever. What's inside?
You hear this almost as you like walk up. You hear this almost kind of. Actually, give me a second. I imagine a 10 doesn't hit.
No.
Okay. You hear this kind of pathetic sound, and then this clang of a little dagger on the floor, and you just hear from the back, What the fuck was that? I panicked. I know what we were supposed to throw. Well, you could have thrown better.
Hey, you don't need to throw anything at me, little bud. I don't know what you're.
You see, almost like, you know that thing meerkats do where they like, okay, I'm trying to speak louder so the ad doesn't play. Okay, thank you. You know that little thing meerkats do? Here, I'm gonna make up like 2 circles. You know that little thing meerkats do where they like bring themselves up real high and like look at whatever it is? You see these 2 little blue kobolds do exactly that, bringing their head up and like looking straight at you, kind of like bringing their heads up out of like into the light shining into the room, and they're like, oh yeah.
You threw a knife at me. What are you doing?
It's you see as they kind of just like ignore you and just continue to like talk to each other. Shit, it's one of the fucking therapists. I didn't really be. You said they wouldn't send anybody. Yeah, I know what I.
Do I know you?
No.
Ace, how about you take care of this? And can I just push Ace in?
How
Just,
big
like,
is this window?
So
Pull him
like
on his back and just like absolutely shove him in.
so like it's maybe 10 inches wide. And like
Yeah, he fits.
and
Surely.
like
You're
7
just like
inches
shoving my
tall.
face in here. Womp.
Is that what happened? You just get your face shoved in there?
Why
Yeah.
not?
Okay, yeah.
Why
you're-
not? Don't you-
like your arms are like stuck a little bit as your head and like part of your shoulders just get pushed through the window, and they're like, no, you don't know us.
I feel like I know you. You said that I was a therapist, which means you know what I am.
No, you just have the
Which means you know what I am. Can I get a history check on
yes,
these little freaks?
was just about to ask.
Okay, good.
As you're doing that, you see as they go, no, you don't know us. You wouldn't possibly know. No, you just had a therapist.
I'm ending it all.
You just had a therapist get up on. That was all you had. Yeah.
I don't even know if I have my therapist get up on.
I would assume you do. You haven't said you took it off.
Yeah, probably. No, I didn't take it off.
As you like look at these 2, you can't make them out. If they were someone at the ERA, you saw many people, and a lot of them weren't super duper memorable.
And I don't think I had therapized 2 kobolds.
Probably not 2 at once.
That was not my. I don't think that was in my forte.
True. No, you don't know us, and we were just leaving. You see as like one of them looks to the other one. We are very homeless and we were sleeping.
You're in a house.
This isn't ours.
Lagar, can you get to the door, please?
Nah. Ligar's just like standing with like one foot on Ace's back to keep him in there. Like, nah, I'm pretty comfortable here.
Oh,
I'm gonna
you're
stay a little longer.
the worst. Oh,
Oh, thank you. Kind of you.
Listen, we were just staying here and we were gonna go.
whatever, just go. Who cares? I'm stuck here anyways. Just get out of here. Just be better people. Who cares? I don't even know you.
We can't. You kind of blocking
In the window? There's no door?
if you were to look down, you see a little shoddy like stair step of boxes. Yeah, there was that.
Did you went? What about the door?
There isn't one. We don't know where it went. It's gone. We lost it.
You mean Ace is like not struggling at this point, obviously. He's just kind of like sitting there, hands at his one hand on his hip. It's like, what are you doing then? What do you Yeah?
We don't have to answer
Yeah?
that. We don't have to answer that. We don't gotta.
Yeah, good job on practicing self-advocacy or whatever. Like, what do you want me to do?
Well, you're the one answering the questions.
Yeah, and I'm also the one who's stuck in your door because somebody won't let me out.
Do you want us to like help you push you out?
No.
Ligar's just gonna lean forward and go, "What are you guys discussing? Sounds interesting."
I mean,
They knew I was a therapist, Lagar, and apparently this is the door that you've shoved my face into.
we have a
Oh,
bomb.
how perfect! You can therapize them. Good job, buddy.
We have a bomb.
Wow.
If that would help. You
So
see-
how does that make you feel?
What? That we have a bomb? I don't know. Secure?
It hurts so bad.
Okay, what do you think you're gonna do with a bomb right now?
Blow up a wall and help you get out?
Oh, trust me, that won't
That'd be
help.
nice, actually.
Well, I mean, but that would also blow you up.
Yeah, you could do literally any other wall.
But then you would still
know
be
that, right?
stuck. You would still be stuck. That's the problem.
Okay.
I think
Well,
we're
I
at an
appreciate you.
impasse.
I appreciate you being concerned about my well-being. Because somebody
Come on,
definitely
buddy,
isn't.
kill him with words.
I mean, we kind
You
of don't
got
want to
this.
lose this hideout because, I mean,
Well,
I
you're
mean,
not gonna lose
I
it.
mean, this is we're homeless. He, like, blinks at you twice.
Ace blinks back.
Yeah.
And what do you want me to do about that?
Up
Leave.
here?
Oh yeah, I'd love to.
So do it then.
There's somebody sticking me in here.
Where they stand.
You know, pushing me in here. Oh, right behind me.
You see as one of them like waddles over, and they have in their hand.
Lagar,
this little
Lagar,
stick of
if you let me
dynamite.
get blown up by a stick of dynamite,
What? I can't hear
Um,
you. Your face is shoved in a window. Kind
You
of hard
see
to make
him
out what you're saying.
lean over and like he just like he looks like he's about to put it on the steps, but then he climbs on the steps and brings his hand up a little bit like he's trying to feed it to you.
are you serious right now?
Well, I mean, you could like turn your head and
I can't. I'm stuck in here.
well, you have the thing that you do. I mean, the thing that I think you do. That people said you see the other kobold is like in the back, like, oh my god, this fucking idiot. Like, he's just got that look on him. And you see the one who's come up to you. You see now he has this little ERA pin on him that a lot of patients got. Most of them just chose not to wear him, but it's a little name tag that says his name is Swangle. And he's just like holding it up to you. He's like, well, you do the thing, and then your mouth gets longer, and then you just like push it through the slot. And then,
I don't know how that's gonna help me get out of here.
well, if it looks like it's lit.
I gotta wait for.
And then what? She's gonna let me blow up and die.
She'd blow up too if she's right behind you, wouldn't she?
So do you just want to kill me?
No, and I said if it looked like it would, like, why are you not working with me on this? It's gonna look like it's gonna blow up.
I guess just gonna grab like Ace by the collar of his shirt and just like pull him out. Like, what the fuck is taking so long? Oh,
You just see this little kobold's like holding up a little
in his mouth.
dynamite. Oh, you took it with your mouth?
how delightful! I didn't know you were into that. Shove him back in.
Can we? You see him like, you see Swangle like up at the window, and he's just like looking down a little bit at you, Ace, who's like probably like on your back, and he's just like, can we have that back? It was our only one.
No!
What do you mean no?
Oh, you
no.
poor creatures.
You fucking...
I don't even, what? What are you even saying?
Go on, Ace. Give the kids their toy back.
What? I am 23.
Aw, how cute. He's a baby.
I'm a 23-year-old man.
Come on, go on. Give them their toy back.
It's not a
I know
toy,
you're a
it's
jealous
stick
person,
of-
but come on.
It's sticker dynamite.
Well, yeah, and it's our only one, and I get back.
Okay, take it back.
I don't wanna,
Yeah, that's what I thought.
because you're scary, and you turn, yeah.
What are
I'm
you
gonna grab
scared?
the stick of dynamite out and just like kind of
I'm
like
having it in
shake
my
it.
mouth. It's in my mouth right now. You cannot take it
Yeah?
out of my mouth. I'm biting
I'm putting my whole furry paw
Do
in your
you-
mouth and yanking the fucking stick
Like
out. okay?
like a fucking dog.
Exactly.
I would
I'm just
say,
holding it
I would
like-
say
oh.
do a contested skill
Gross.
check, the both of you.
Of
Um,
what?
I guess strength, athletics. You know,
I
one
feel like for me it would be like, no, that's fair.
you know, you gotta ace for like
Yeah?
keeping it in your
Oh.
mouth, Ligar for getting it out of the mouth.
Okay.
So what am I
but
doing?
Hang on.
Roll strength.
I just realized I have 2 athletics. That's not right.
Or sorry, athletics.
Acrobatics is what I'm thinking.
Hmm.
Which also
Wait,
wouldn't
what?
Fit here.
Which one is no. It's fine. Athletic is strengths.
I'm looking at the Google Sheet
Oh.
thing.
Uh-oh.
You have to be the 21.
Daniel?
And I'm right into the sticker tonight.
That's a
Right.
5.
He's like tearing his face away from like your hand. He's just like, no.
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 My digger dynamite. Swangle is just like
Sure.
watching this happen.
You get to have it if you let me out.
Okay, Kiwi.
You get to have it if you let me out.
Okay, no, Ligar is holding you by the scruff of your shirt out of the window. You are
Oh, I'm
out.
out of the window right now?
Yes, you are out of the window.
Oh, I forgot about that part.
Yeah.
What's that?
Can she have the
No, you can't have the stick. He's gonna take it out of his mouth and just like
Yes, okay.
put it
yeah,
in his
okay.
magical pockets. He's just like, God. I was too.
I was
I
gonna
was
do it by
distracted.
myself, but fine. Just let
I
him
was
go to the ground.
distracted. God.
Wait, so can we not have it back?
No.
Swangle. Are you gonna commit like crimes or something?
You see he like looks to the back of the room where the other kobold is, and he just like if you look in the window, you just see him like shaking his head. No.
Oh God, you're gonna do programs, aren't you?
No.
You know, you could just like get a job or something.
Nobody
I-
hires us.
Why not?
We're short and we got little hands. And the only
Okay,
people who do
well,
hire
I'll
us,
kill him.
the only people who do hire us are dragons, and they notoriously don't have a unionized workforce, and we don't get good
That is
pay and
true.
benefits, and the dress code is also really bad. They don't even want us to wear any shirts in a very cold environment a lot of the times, because you know, in the mountains there's a lot of dragons that like the cold, and they you know, they don't want us to wear shirts.
Well, I'm sorry about that.
You see, he's like
But I'm
wearing,
pretty sure we have a work program.
you see he's like
at
wearing
the area.
a little vest and like a little like leather shorts. It's like a little green vest. What do you mean?
So he's adorable, got it.
Where are you going? I don't know what you're talking about. I don't
What are you
know.
saying?
I don't know what I don't even know what you mean.
Hey, Songo.
Yeah.
Let me get close to you. Let me get close to the.
He's like,
Let me whisper a little
he
bit.
like takes a step back off the little step a little bit.
I just. Who's your little partner back there? If you don't mind me asking.
That's my brother Swindle. And you hear from the back of the room. No!
Swindle and Swongle.
Yeah, we had a third one, but you
Oh.
see, he, like, kind of looks down, really sad,
Oh,
and like he starts like twiddling his thumbs. Yeah, we did, but
don't fall for it, Ace. It's probably
Wait,
manipulation.
Well,
yeah.
well, I could tell you something. I want to help you out here, right? You two seem like, I don't know, you're smart, right? Yeah?
I don't know. I mean, like, Swindle is pretty smart, and my other brother.
And you are too, okay, bud? I think you're doing just fine, okay? I just need to ask, like,
Yeah.
I just want you to know that I could help you. If I could help you in any way that doesn't involve a stick of dynamite, I will. Okay, bud?
Well, we were gonna use it in the mines, and you hear from the back room. You hear like a, and then like a stop, as if though like he was about to say something in protest, and then there's stopping. Swindle is, and he's like, yeah, we were gonna go to the mine, and we were gonna blow up the cave, and we were gonna find a golem heart, and we were gonna make a golem that was gonna do cool stuff for us, and then we and then it'd be like having a third brother again. And then
Well, now I'm interested.
yeah, but they're really hard to find, and we were supposed to get more dynamite later. We like put money in the thing and everything, and we were supposed to wait for it. But we,
Oh, money and what?
we put a little bit of money in. You hear like, oh, well, we don't gotta talk about that. You see his Swindle like comes over and puts a hand over his little like snout. We don't talk about our business with strangers, and also we were in our house and just hanging out. Why are you still here? He like blinks at you.
Well, mostly because I recognize the little uniform you have on there, and I wanted to ask you about
I
that.
recognize the guy whose big back crushed our brother. So, what's new?
Oh,
Oh. Well,
You see, like, Swongle is, like, looking
I
at him. Like
apologize.
do you?
I do, yeah. Mostly because I wasn't the one who did that on purpose. It was a little cat who's a real big stinker, and I think if you want revenge, you should go after him, shouldn't you?
Look, we're just trying to, like, live, man. Okay.
Then you can live. I'm not telling you not to
I'm
live.
not
I think
I'm not
what you're
getting
doing is
involved
good.
in whatever this is. I just don't want to see
Then-
you. I don't want to talk
Okay.
to you. You crushed him, and that's that. Okay.
Yeah, I want to.
Understood, little man.
Can't do nothing to make it up. Get out of here, or give us.
I mean, we
can
can help you do the dynamite thing because we could probably get you some more.
We need a lot more, anyways, and that's our scheme. We're the ones who are gonna get a cool golem out of that, not you. Swung
Well,
over
I
here,
wasn't
can't
asking
keep
for
his
one.
Mouth shut.
I was.
You're not gonna find one anyway. They're super rare, and we only ever find one every like 1,000 years. And I'm saying too much. Why are you still? You hear as he says that he like drags Swangle back into like kind of further back into the tavern, and you see them like sit on the stairs and
Hey, what was the other one's name? Swindle?
yeah, it's Swindle and Swangle.
Hey, Swindle, I think you need to, take a step back and calm yourself a little bit,
This
okay?
is not the time for jokes.
Yeah.
Swindle is the one that was staring at you and like saying all those mean things.
Yeah, exactly. That's why I'm trying to tell Swindle to take a deep breath and breathe a little
you
bit.
literally killed my brother. I don't know what you're. I don't know what you.
I didn't do it.
How about that?
Uh-huh. Well, I guess we'll be taking your stick of dynamite to the mines and finding that little golem heart for you, won't we?
Yeah.
Because you don't want to do it yourselves.
We
And you
do,
don't want
but
help
we
with
took
it,
our-
do ya?
We took our one stick of dynamite, and we do.
Yeah, and you don't want any help, do you?
No, because it's our scheme, and Swangle over here can't shut up about it.
Yeah, it's almost like you want your brother back.
It's not gonna bring him back. But,
Well, Swangle said that it would be like your brother.
Yeah, like it's not gonna.
Uh-huh.
It's not gonna be the same.
It'll
Right.
fill in a gap that you lost.
Yeah.
You need to go through the grieving process. Make a little nice thing for your brother, okay?
You're the last person I want to hear that from right now. 'Cause
I understand that.
he kind of like snaps at you from the back of the room. He's like, "Why aren't you still here?"
Because I want to help you. God.
Well, you aren't helping for shit.
Then I'll try again
He's
later.
got a language thing.
They got a little bit of language.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Oh well. I guess if you don't want a big, strong team of adventurers to help you blow up a mine and get more dynamite, and help
Alright.
your brother and your family.
Just gonna start dragging Ace away.
I guess if nobody wants help here, he's not objecting to
Okay,
be,
shut up.
he's not objecting to being dragged away. He's just like
Putting our
he's like
hand in front of his
saying this.
mouth, like, no. It's,
If
we don't
nobody
need any of
wants,
that.
if nobody wants
No,
any
shut
help,
up, shut up, shut up, shut up.
He's saying this while you drag him away, and he's like half saying this to you. I'm not to Ligar. He's not gonna lie. He's just like, I guess if nobody wants any help here, if nobody wants, I don't know, to go home or anything
my
or
God,
whatever,
will you shut
it's fine, it's
up?
whatever. Yeah, it's maybe accept some help for something else. Shut up.
That's what you sound like.
That's what you sound like. You just go. I don't want any help because I have a lot of fun.
Did I smack him in the head?
Yeah. Ow.
Do I need to make an attack
God.
for that, or?
No, not if it's.
I don't care. Just make it. God. I'm frustrated. What do you want me to do? I'm sorry. God, everyone's making me upset. Oh,
Oh, you poor thing. Will you shut up now?
where's Eurus at?
The second Ace doesn't go with like
I saw
yeah,
Ace
Eurus
left.
just like
Or Eurus left.
Eurus is kind of like sitting like near the. No, supposed to name my burger.
I hate your
Listen
person.
at your
It's
burger.
not supposed to, man. Eurus is kind of just like sitting near the road on like a ruin, and you see that like they basically just been trying to play with like the thing on the neck to try and get it off. They're like fucking picking at it. They're trying to pull it. They're trying to like They keep getting like zapped by whatever, but they're just struggling to take it off whatever. And that's what should have been doing the entire time. And then the moment people come over, they just like shake, like, oh, hey, howdy.
Hi.
Howdy.
What were you doing?
Found anything?
Huh?
Yeah.
Repeat what you said?
You guys find anything?
Oh, no, I'm gonna.
We found a
Other than
pair of
suspicious-
brothers
Yeah.
who are from the ERA.
Were they really?
Yeah, they had the uniforms.
Hmm.
Was what it was freaking Swangle had the little pin, you know? You know the little pin? I'm sure you threw yours out immediately, right?
We got a
I don't
pen.
think I got one.
Dang. Thought you did. I thought that was like onboard and packaging stuff.
Oh, I threw most of that stuff out, yeah.
Okay, that's what I thought, yeah.
No,
Well, you got any ideas of where we'll go next?
I don't know.
Did you find anything in these houses, or have you just been a sitting duck this entire time?
Yeah, no, ain't nothing around here.
Hmm. All right. Well,
Great. Wait, you want to go up to the town up there? It looks like it's haunted, I'm not gonna lie. It
Sure,
doesn't,
yeah.
but, you know.
I will say, now that you've got a closer look at it, the building with 3 stories is, like, comedically more, or better upkept than, like, any other house you see there. Like, any other house you could mistake for being one randomly out in the countryside that, like, a family built over the span of, like, a year or something, right? While this hotel
fantastic.
thing is, like, new. It looks freshly painted. Its pillars right out front of the entrance are like marble. It looks amazing compared to everything.
Can we see anybody? Is there,
You-
like, visible people?
You can't see anyone up in the town. However,
Okay.
someone get ready. You see just up the road by you hear kind of like just up the road by another ruined house. You hear this kind of and give me a second. You hear this boom 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 as you look up and see these small metal capsules fall out of the sky. Someone is walking in the road as they come up to the paths to go to Eris, and these capsules land around them with a doom doom doom. And you see as they kind of look around confused for a minute, like unsure as to what just happened. These large metal capsules look big enough to like fit a person or two inside, and you all here, let me I don't have a placeholder thing. Let me actually get, there's like one here, and one is landed like part way in here. That's where all of these pods are. And you see as this person kind of stands in the middle of the road, unsure as to what's going on. Maybe they were just traveling, they're alone completely. However, you see as these capsules begin to emit this or expel this steam from behind the doors with a as suddenly a needle-like metal hand pierces through the door, twisting to get its arm back out as it pulls back in. And you hear as it almost like pries the door open on the hinges with a as it drags the metal and bends it slightly to rip the door open. You see this strange robotic creature step out, and unlike the weird metal of the capsule, the clearly sheet metal that's been put together, give me just a second. Unlike the sheet metal, which encapsulates these capsules, these robots that have stepped out are a very distinct pink. A pink you remember seeing back in the ERA. Their legs are these same
Oh, goodness gracious.
spindles, these same spindly needles that their arms are stabbing into the ground every which way they walk. They seem to, some of them seem to have this kind of metal skirt design with a more feminine shape, but they all lack any kind of face. There are a couple who seem to have these like open-ended cannon hands with more rigid feet structure. You know, they've got you know, actual feet instead of these needles. There's about 2 of those and 4 of these needle hand ones, and they all step out of these capsules, and you see as some of them turn your attention, like one from this capsule here turns its attention toward you, and its head turns 45 degrees, and then it begins running at you.
Oh,
Roll
great.
initiative.
Oh, okay.
Cast trip up.
What was it? Oh, you.
I'm gonna cast trip up. A target you can see within, well, when it gets into 20 feet of me, target you can see create a small object directly in front of whatever appendage they used to walk.
yeah.
Should they fail a dexterity, yada yada. So they need to be dex check.
Holy shit!
Oh yeah. Let me.
Where's this from?
I love
Portal.
this.
Oh, it
Where's it
is
from?
Portal, ain't it?
Oh, portal.
Portal.
Fuck yeah, dude.
Let me
Alright.
mark all of these while you all roll initiative.
Am I not able to do the trip up thing before they get to us?
Yeah. Sorry. They need a dex save.
Yeah, dex save.
How is a 7?
It fails, they trip over.
All right.
They fall prone.
This needle hand robot runs toward you, and as soon as you cast trip up, you see a little vine snap up from the ground as it then falls over.
Oh, I was gonna flavor it, but yeah.
Oh yeah, no, go ahead.
No, yours just kind of like flips a coin and kind of throws it directly onto their foot where they go, and they just go.
It just like trips them with a ding. And hits them as they then flop over. You see this? They like stab their needle hands into the ground. It goes a good few inches into the ground. These blades are sharp as you run towards it. So I haven't clarified how initiative works. I need you all to put it in the VC chat, to which then I will sort everything and put it all. Yeah, okay. I'm gonna start rolling for the robots.
I can spell my own character's name. Urus.
Give me a minute, because I have 6 enemies to roll for here.
Oh, beautiful.
Alright. Please do it with modifiers,
Oh,
by
I
the
moved
way.
you.
F3. That's that. Alright, that wasn't really a roll. I'm so sorry.
You got this.
Okay, and then... Alright. I'm just gonna refer to them as F1 through F4 and M1 through M2, just because that's how I've...
150.
No. No.
That's what it feels like to chew 5 gum.
That's what it's like to choose.
Wait, what
so-
F4's? Because F4 got the same as me.
F4's is +2.
What's my dex mod? Mine's also +2.
Okay,
Piston contest.
call it, even or odd.
Even.
It was a 9. They'll go first.
Damn, okay.
F2 got the same thing as me.
I was actually gonna say, Rune,
Yeah?
you are being introduced here. If you would like, describe describe how you look firstly, and then maybe how Rune reacts to this.
Oh, okay. So Rune is a fairy. He's basically like a humanoid. He's got these Eastern dragon like horns kind of and look to him with like a tail. and like these fluffy ears, and he's got like this long braided hair. Yeah, he's just kind of standing there, and he was like very clearly coming into the town. And he's casual about it, but as soon as like all of these bots like started coming down and like landing and stuff, he very like went on guard a bit, looking around and watching them to see what they were going to do as he was trying to figure out his next move. He didn't really see, you know, your guys' group as an immediate threat or anything to worry about. More so the robots is his main focus.
Yeah. Anyways.
Dickbot.
Shut up! Shut up! Oh my god, they're not the dick bots. Anyways.
Dickbot.
Yo!
Get up!
Oh my god. Alright, the turn order is set. Rune, you are in the most dangerous position, I must admit.
Yeah.
You are like surrounded by these motherfuckers. But with that, Ace, it is your turn first.
Are the spaces like spaces?
Yeah, these will be 5-foot squares for the purpose
Awesome.
of this. This is not actually to scale
For
of the map.
combat? Yeah. We get. I have my whimsy hat on right now.
Mhm.
I'm here to do whimsical things. Let me.
Are you petting him?
I am, yeah.
That's crazy.
5, 6. Well, Ace is going to. How many werewolf do I have right now? I have one. What's the? I need to look things up.
If you're wondering how many is when you get in the bad zone, it's 5.
Okay, and I only have one. Yes.
Yeah, because you only used it once.
So, I think what Ace is gonna do is,
What?
Okay. We should stop playing with
Everyone's
this.
petting Rue.
I was patting him on the shoulder. Like, pet that.
Yeah. You were saying, Ace?
I'm thinking because I forgot.
That's okay.
You forgore.
Or you
I
forbore the lore gore.
I forgot the lore gore.
I will say
Gore.
for helpful tips, the ones with cannon hands and like more masculine looking designs are the ones that are M1s. The sharp needle legs and needle hands are the F1s, which are more feminine looking. Yes, I know, very creative naming them F4
M for
and
male,
F4.
F for female.
Whoa.
Whoa!
Whoa!
Insane.
I think Ace is just gonna like sprint over here, I think. Just like in front of this random stranger and just like yell to the others, please help me out with this and do something useful with the robot. And then he's gonna, wolf out and do a dodge action,
All right.
kind
all
of
right.
shielding the stranger from the guys up front.
Rune,
Is there any way that I could technically taunt them?
taunt them? Give me a minute.
because I am a big werewolf man.
Yeah, I was gonna say to Rune, to be clear, you see this random stranger run up to you, and as they're running up to you, like, their growing claws getting bigger and, like, growing fur, and then suddenly there's just a whole werewolf next to you, like, shouting at these other two random people that are over there to, like, come and help. It's a little growly, but you get the gist of it. Ace, you're taking the dodge as a full action?
I think that's how dodge works. Yes.
Yeah,
Oh wait,
yeah.
I am a monk.
Yeah, I was
Wait,
gonna
does
say.
that do anything?
I'm fairly
Well,
sure
yeah,
at a
you
certain
use-
monk level you could take it as a bonus action.
It's the base level. It's a part of your key actions.
Oh, for real?
It's a key action, yeah. You
Yeah.
gotta spend a
Oh,
key point.
I want to use a
And
key.
you can do is, let me check. It's patient defense. That's the name.
Does that require you to spend a key point?
Like,
You can spend 1 key
Yes.
point to take a dodge
Spend
action
key.
as a bonus action on your turn.
Do you do that then?
I think I'm just gonna use it as a full action. I'm not planning on
Yeah,
attacking
you can
right
do
now
All
because
right.
I have punchies and I
Well,
want this
'cause it's-
guy to stay safe.
Okay, never mind.
Alright.
Ignore me.
If you want to use your bonus action to try to do something to taunt the robots, you're welcome to. And I'll roll against you to see how well it does. Let's say roll performance. What do you do, firstly?
I didn't think I'd get this far. Fuck, I don't know. We don't need.
Do you just like growl and make dog noises?
Yeah, for sure.
You just start barking at the robots. So yeah, Rune, to be clear, this man runs up to you, turns into a werewolf, shouts at these two people in a growly voice to come help, and then starts barking at the robots like that's gonna do something.
Okay.
Alright, give me your performance roll then.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that part too.
And then you're gonna make a wisdom saving throw on the robots to see if they'll care.
Okay. Three. They don't care at all.
9. I got a 9.
I'm not even a threat.
They, yeah, very robotically, a lot of them, like, some of them, like, turn their attention to you, but that's just because you came into the attention range of the person, like, they were already looking at. The other robots who are more focused on these two, where you were initially, don't give a fuck. They don't give a fuck. They're just following commands. Nothing's changed to them that would make them change their targets.
Yeah, that's all I got.
Yeah, that's the end
made a
of
fool
your
out of
turn.
myself and I left.
That makes it Dbot 4's turn. This is one of the feminine robots that has the needle hands. They immediately begin to like full sprint at you now that you've come closer. It is going to swing at you with the needle arm, trying to jab you in the chest. Oh lord. Does a 19 hit?
No.
Word?
I'm lying.
Yeah, I thought so. Where is it? Here it is. You are gonna take 7 piercing damage as it runs up to you and with a very quick motion pulls its needle arm back and jabs into your chest and quickly pulls it back out. You see as this needle arm comes back out, it's covered in your blood. It's clearly punctured something in you, at the very least your skin, to leave it covered in blood. And very robotically, it just shakes it off, barely getting a little bit off of it as it performs like 2 little shakes and then goes back into, you know, eventually try to attack again if nothing interrupts it. But it only gets 1 attack. That's 7. You don't have any resistances?
How do werewolf work? I forgot.
You're
I
just
don't know where Lycan is.
you are your were form is just a regular werewolf, yes?
Yeah.
Then you would have major resistance.
Awesome. So I take
1/4 of 7.
3. 1/4 of 7.
It's a major resistance. It would be like 2.
2. Yes.
Yeah, it would
Smile,
be 2
thumbs up
piercing
emoji.
damage. Yeah, the blood is like covering it, but it doesn't get like all the way down as you might have expected it to. Still got stabbed. Still not great, but the adrenaline in your wolf form keeps you going. That is all it is going to do. That's crazy. That is all the D-bot's going to do. Yoris, it's your turn.
Here, it's just kind of like looks like, there's a little stretch. Gonna walk down here, a little bit out of the way. Winces a little bit as they raise up their hand to cast a spell. They are going to, from here, from basically where Rune is, perfectly in a 20-foot cube, I'm gonna cast Fairy Fire on all of them.
Ooh.
You see, like, as they do it, like, it looks like a tree kind of grows and petals fall, but the petals stay. It's like a spectral tree, but the petals stay.
Ooh.
And they're glowing.
Fairy fire. Ooh.
So you need dex saves from all of them. I'm going to say... fucking Unsettling Words on M2. So they reduce it by...
I'm gonna group save them if that's okay, just because I don't want to roll.
Can I use Unsettling Words on all of them then? Because it reduces their roll.
Unsettling Words. Remind me what that does?
You can spend word-based magic that unsettle a creature and cause it to doubt itself. As a bonus action, you can spend one use and choose one creature you can see within 60 feet of you. Roll the Bardic Inspiration die. The creature then subtract that number rolled from the next saving throw and makes it before the start of your next turn.
What saving throws do you need to make?
Dexterity.
No, for the Unsettling Words, or is that just instant?
Oh, it just happens.
Oh, okay.
I basically reduce it by 4.
4? Alright, in that case then, yeah, you can... What do you say to the robots to unsettle them, if anything?
It's like...
If you have anything in mind.
Guess we're all binary. No, I don't say that. That's stupid as bit.
Crazy. I guess you're all binary. Wait, no! Fuck, I get the...
Yeah. Yeah, because they're male and female.
Yeah, because there's
So they're not non-binary. They're...
alright, that's gonna be a 19.
I don't say that. I don't say that.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
That's gonna be a 19 minus 4, you said?
That makes it so it works. My spell save is 15.
15, perfect. Or would they...
Wait, which Meet the Beach says which way?
Is if they meet it, they beat it.
Down, okay.
Yeah, so they... Any creature in the area is out. Oh, okay, so yeah, it doesn't... it's still up, I believe, yeah?
No, it just does it once, and if they pass, it doesn't do anything.
I'm looking at it, and it says concentration.
That just means to keep it going.
Oh, but it doesn't reapply
If they
the
fail,
effect.
yeah.
I see, okay. I mean, to be fair, it does have an advantage to being up still.
No, it doesn't.
Any attack roll against an affected creature. Okay.
Yeah.
I was like,
no.
oh!
It does fucking nothing.
I'm so sorry.
Anyway, there you go.
They're too cracked. Will that be the end of your turn then?
Yep.
Alright. In that case, it is gonna be... If I could open the correct window... D-bot F2. Where is F2 the one that ate shit? Yes, it is. Okay, so it's got half its movement. F2 gets up and, you know, since it had to spend the time, you know, yanking its needle arms out, it just immediately turns to what sounds like the closest target. I'm so sorry, Ace. It moves straight to you.
Hey, that means I'm doing my job.
That's true. That's true.
This is what I wanted to happen.
It runs...
I need room to get out of here.
It runs straight to you. Well, okay, it rolled a 4. So it is not gonna hit you. As
I would love to have Ace like essentially parry it.
yeah, it like
just like
now that you know kind of the method these bots take in trying to jab you, you swat away at it from below, kind of like knocking it back a bit as it like stumbles with its needle arm raised up, but then it kind of like resets back into position after it gains its footing on the ground again. That will be that one's turn as it kind of resets itself, ready to attack again next turn. Rune! Yay! Your
Hi!
turn! Your turn!
So I'm gonna use my, like, Rune kind of sees the bots coming up around Ace, and he's like, well, these ones are kind of closer, but also this person's clearly trying to help him, so he's gonna help them out in return. So he takes his greatsword and kind of like attack the F2 bot.
F2, yeah, go ahead, roll to hit.
Yeah. Does a 16 hit?
A 16 does in fact hit. Roll that damage for me.
Okay. 9.
9. You see F2 and all these D-bots like beginning to attack Ace as they as Ace tries to help you. You bring out your great sword in an attempt to help Ace, slamming down onto F2 kind of in the chest, and as you kind of like cleave into their shoulder a bit as you then pull your sword back out. You see this nasty gray ooze begin to come out of this robot, and almost a lack of any kind of, well, you at least think, you might not have seen many robots, but there's a lack of kind of any robotic components within the chest of this thing. And you see as it kind of like meekly puts like its needle arm it kind of like contorts its needle arm around the back of it and places it in that cleaved area, almost like a rest for it, as it then like continues to use its other arm instead of that one that it's using to kind of plug this hole that it has.
Oh. So it's just like oozing?
Yes, it is. It's oozing a bit of that gray gunk.
What kind of robots bleed?
I don't know.
These ones, apparently.
Okay.
Anything else you want to do with your turn?
No, not currently.
You don't want to move anywhere, or?
Nah, well, can I, like, take out my shield?
Yeah, that would be a bonus action.
Yeah,
Wait.
then I'll...
Sorry, yeah, you can continue. I had something to say after turn.
Okay, yeah, I'll take out my shield then.
All right. Yeah, you've got your shield. Yay. That'll end your turn though then.
Yeah.
All right.
So, I want to real quick. Which was the robot that tripped over?
F2. It got up though.
Okay,
I think also half its movement.
Oh wait, no, I forgot that I was thinking of a different effect. I thought they had disadvantage on dex checks.
Oh.
I'm thinking of restraint. Ignore me.
Right. Then in that case, F3's turn. F3 sees that Ace is thoroughly occupied with 2 units, and seeing that this is the case, Ligar, you... Oh my god, my dogs are barking. Nothing. I might go check if they keep barking, but... Hold on. Okay, they're being dumb.
It's Ace. Ace, you're here.
Yeah, it's Ace.
They're doing their best Ace impression because they love him so much. Press. Hey, at least the barking worked for one of them.
Go rough.
Rough. Bark, bark.
Bark, bark.
I'm barking gaily right now.
In
You get it.
Pride Month?
During Pride Month.
During
Exactly where I
Pride Month? I
should.
can't believe your audacity.
Bark, bark, woof, woof. Ace is a gay man. Happy
Well, with
Pride,
a name
everybody.
like Ace, I mean, I would think so.
Yeah? I'm freaking doggy. That's okay, trust the process. I'm dying, Swirtle.
Sorry about that. My dogs are morons who will bark at anything. Where was I?
Yeah, me too, bud.
Okay, man. Anyways, Ligar, you see to your horror as, or I don't know how you feel.
My whore? My whore?
Horror, scared. You're scared. Oh,
Scared.
or however you're feeling. You see as F3 looks to the 2 who are focused on Ace and charges straight at you.
Oh, sexy.
Sprinting across the road
Terrific.
towards you. It pulls back and does a 18 hit.
Yeah.
It pulls back and swings its needle arm down onto your. My dice would come out of their case hole.
Ayo.
Listen, they're stuck in there for some reason, and like they're all metal, but jeez, man. Mix matched my things now. I was trying to get my D6, but they put the D6 in the container in a like perfectly shaped thing, and if you've ever had a dice container, you'll know that you just can't get that bitch out. Anyways, you're gonna take. Oh, that's a terrible roll on my end. You're gonna take.
Now here's a question.
Mm-hmm.
I have deflect missile. Can I use that for this? I know it's technically not a missile,
This is a
but
melee
like.
attack.
I'm not
Okay.
gonna lie, I was thinking the same exact thing.
No,
because
like,
they are like big giant like needles.
Yeah, because I'm thinking, right, it's coming at me with the needle. Imagine I do, like, the thing where it just, like, catches it right in front of my face. It just reduces the damage.
That's what I was
It
thinking.
It would just look so cool.
It would look really cool if it didn't hit
Aw.
you. I would say you would be totally allowed to flavor that as what Ligar does if it missed. It didn't.
Why? It's part of, like, if it, even if it hits me. It's a reaction.
Okay, you know what? Yeah, that's fair. That's fair.
Yeah,
I'm
it's just
gonna
like, it
not
doesn't, like, negate it.
I won't. I'm not gonna say deflect missiles on this because it is a melee
Oh,
attack
okay.
instead of
Okay.
a ranged attack. I'm sorry, but
It makes sense.
It makes
I
sense.
suppose.
it's
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. The needle arm. It's not really a needle arm. It's more just like a sharp. And maybe needle's not the right way to describe it, but it comes. They rear it back and.
Just one?
Shut up. It comes back with a chunk as it, they extend it into a punch. You like try to block it with your hand as it comes at you, not expecting it to be this fast, but it still gets a decent way in you and then pulls out its needle arm covered in blood. Although it clearly didn't hit anything very vital because, well, there's not that much blood on it, and even it looks confused as it looks at it and does the same kind of shaking motion that the other robot did with its metal arm. That takes it to... It was F3. Now we've got M2.
What damage did I take? You never told me.
Oh, I'm sorry. Piercing. Piercing. I'm so sorry.
How much?
3 piercing damage. I'm so
Okay.
sorry.
Thanks.
I thought I said it. I'm sorry.
No.
Rune, you see as M2 over here kind of takes a couple steps back by this house, aims down its cannon. You see, even though both of its hands are cannons, it kind of rests one cannon on top of the other cannon, pointing both of them at you while resting one on top of the other arm, and fires at you. It fires these almost like small cannonball looking things. They would fit in the palm of your hand, but I would say they're about like double the size of a D20 in your hand. It's not gonna feel fun if one of those gets shot at you. But he royally fucking misses, hitting a 5 on the dice because my dice are stupid and hate me. You see as these
No, they hate
two
me.
Nuh-uh.
you see these two projectiles kind of because of the weird way he's aiming whiz by your head with a and slam into the ruined building behind you, up the road, this building here, leaving these like golf ball, that's what I should have said, these golf ball sized holes in the walls of this dilapidated building. That will be its turn. Let's see here. This is not where the turn order is. That makes it Ligar's turn. Hi.
Oh, yay! Hello!
You do have one of them to attend to yourself.
Yeah,
They
just
are
a little
right up in
bit.
your face.
Yeah, that's so sweet.
I am gonna kill my dogs. They are barking at nothing
No.
again. I'm just gonna ignore them at this point. Anyways, sorry. Continue.
I'm gonna have to double check on this because I'm not sure. But anyway, I'm just going to I mean, pretty easy. Can I just like punch it up in the gut and then punch one on the side of the head? So just
Are
yeah.
you punching D-bot in those the F3 in those locations?
Yeah, the F3. Yes.
All right, so once in the gut, once in the head.
Yeah,
I
let's see
imagine
if
you're
that
using
hits.
flurry of blows for that.
Nope, using martial arts. So it's just a bonus action.
Oh yeah, right. I forgot you do just get that at some point.
Yeah, you do one and
please,
another,
no.
or you can do 2 extra for bonus action with key.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So-
okay, I gotcha.
Yeah, so I'm just doing the one attack, which is just a blow to the stomach. Let's just put it that way. And that'll be with Fox Claws, so that is fuck, would that be strength?
It's dex for
I
this.
guess. What?
Unarmed attacks. It's dex.
You can choose.
Oh, I forbore.
What? To hit. I'm rolling to hit.
To
That's
hit,
strength,
you can
right?
choose.
Oh. Okay, I'll do dex then. Does a 13 hit?
Unfortunately, no.
No, okay. I'm just gonna take the bonus action still, and I'm gonna do another attack, and I'm gonna try this time. Please don't fail. Well, fuck. Okay, that one misses too.
What was it?
Like 10?
Ooh.
No, sorry, that's an 8. Jesus Christ.
Ooh, Lord. Yeah,
Yeah.
you, like, after getting jabbed with this needle, while it's distracted, you kind of hit it with a boom and a dong on the head. You kind of crack the plating on its stomach. Not enough to, like, put your hand all the way through, but you crack the plating as this gray ooze kind of drips onto your hand as you pull it back. But you don't notice that immediately as you hit it in the head. You see as its head literally hits a 90-degree angle. Its head, it's part of its neck comes off like a hatch, to which casually it takes the needle, places it on that part of the head, and just shuts it back. You see that gray ooze that came out from your hand almost kind of bubbling right at the top of this, like, of this container. In fact, it becomes clear to you that this robot body has no mechanical parts in it that you can see. It's just a container for this nasty gray ooze, whatever it is.
What the fuck?
Will that end your turn?
Yeah,
The ooze. Anyways,
the ooze.
D-bot F1 is going to... Fuck! D-bot F1 is going to take its turn. Eurus, you really only see this thing begin to charge at you as it kind of looks, you see as it looks to both Ace and Rune, determines that those 4 will probably take it out. Yeah, we'll probably, like,
just ignore me. Don't worry about this. It's fine.
yeah, okay. Scary, but okay. You see as it kind of determines that these 4 will be, or these 4 robots here will be able to take them out, and it begins to charge at you. But only has 30 feet of movement, and you move really far away. So it's gonna just
Deliberately.
Yeah, I know. It's a good tactical decision, but they're still gonna not be able to reach you in a turn. Anyways, that leaves it to D-bot M1. D-bot M1's going to take a similar stance to D-bot M2, kind of falling in line with it. But you notice D-bot M1 kind of just holds both hands out at you. It doesn't, like, rest its arm on the other, like the other D-bot. It just kind of holds both of its cannon hands out at you. I'm so sorry, Rune, as it then fires these cannonballs at you, or these golf cannonballs at you. Then it royally fucking misses again with a 7, as even this robot's arms are kind of spaced out a little weirdly as it, and these golf balls go right into the back wall of this building behind you. You swear if you look at it, it looks like it's about to collapse if it takes a bunch of more golf ball hits.
Got the golf balls.
The golf balls, but you avoid getting hit by these golf balls for now, and we take it back to the top of the turn order with Ace. Your turn.
Oh boy! I'm going to punch it.
Which one? There are 2 of them.
F2.
F2. You're punching him. All right, roll a hit for me.
There's
I'm
not
watching
much
this
me
guy.
and there's not much me and Ace can do, man.
Yeah.
We like punching people.
We like punching things.
Punching things is awesome. Never be ashamed. Oh
It's a
shit!
natural 20 hit.
Crit. Okay, yeah. Roll that damage for me.
Okay, yay.
Honestly,
What's the damage? It's a D4 plus a number. I
What's
found
your
it.
dex
I
or
remember.
strength? Whichever's higher.
2 plus 2 is 4.
You have a Is it +2? That's your modifier.
It's plus 2, yes.
Okay, yeah. With
Yeah.
so with the crit, that makes it 8. You rear back your kind of like paw,
Okay.
and with a nasty, you kind of jab your claws into the head of this thing, into the head of F2, who's already trying to mend this wound. As you pull your hand back, you rip open the lid on this thing, as you find the head is completely lacking of any kind of like mechanical parts. It swivels, but you can't find anything mechanical in this pink shell of this robot. And as D-Bot F2 falls over, you see this nasty goop that's been spilling out of the robots, just like tipping over a bottle, just all over the grass, and it bubbles as it kind of lays on the ground, and you swear you hear it screaming as this gray goop just falls onto the ground. And even if you're, in combat adrenaline mode, if you were to think about it, these robots, have the ERA's pink color. You've never seen whatever this thing is.
Uh-oh. Anyways, I'm gonna use a key point to do flurry of blows to punch the guy next to me as well. F4.
Yeah, roll that to hit. I need to check what my idiot dogs are doing.
That's a 9. What about the second attack? That's a 1. Okay, well.
Oh, that's great for you.
Yeah.
It's okay. I got a 2. Trust. Crazy.
Pet the dog.
Pet the dog. It's me, I'm dog.
The dog.
Pet the dog.
Hi, Fox. Whatever yours is going on there.
Me?
Yeah.
Bear.
Oh, is it my turn?
No,
Oh, no.
it's not your
Oh.
turn.
Is it? Okay.
It's crazy.
You're doing great, Pan.
Yay.
Great.
You're doing great, sweetheart.
You're doing great, sweetheart.
You're doing the best that you can, and we love this for you.
Oh God, I am not good enough.
My
to...
solution to get them to stop barking is to let them have access to my room. I don't know how good that's gonna do because my dog.
That's not gonna end well.
Uh-oh.
Trust.
I don't know. I don't know why they're barking. They're just being buttholes. Anyways, flurry of blows. You're punching F4.
Yeah, I got a 9 and a 9
this.
and a 3.
You turn around from F2 from just absolutely annihilating this guy. With the head still in your claw. With the head still in your claws, you just kind of beat F4's head with a little bit on it
Oh my god, improvised weapon!
without realizing that it's on your claws. In the
Yeah.
adrenaline of knocking over F2, you realize that you've got the head on your claws. You just kind of shake it off, and it, after a couple of shakes, it just lands on the ground. But yeah,
It's
F4,
been my turn.
yeah, F4 doesn't take any damage. That was your turn, yeah?
Yeah.
Now it's F4's turn. F4 is going to immediately look up at you, kind of do that thing where it turns its head 45 degrees, and then ignores you and move straight to the person behind you.
What the?
Oh.
Messed up!
Who they're going to do the same kind of attack. Oh my god. Okay, now that I'm not targeting anyone else. Does a 14 hit?
No.
No. They're going to immediately do that thing when they turn their head, kind of look at you, and then try to go for Rune. Kind of like stabbing behind, like around you as Rune, you're able to move out of the way as this giant needle arm whoosh, comes flying right in front of you as they turn their head towards you, pulling their arm back and getting ready to do it again. But
Fucking
that
hell.
won't be this turn. Eurus! It's Eurus time.
Okay. Can I do an insight check to know if they can be put to sleep, or if they're undead or immune to being charmed?
Say those things again, I'm sorry.
If they are immune to being charmed or undead.
Yeah, you can make that insight check.
Okay. 17.
I need to
17?
shut my door and ignore my dogs.
Okay.
I can hear you! Your swag's too different!
Toby.
Oh.
Hello, little boy.
Oh.
Oh my god. With these
Little
dogs.
bean.
Okay, so I'm gonna what insight check, yes?
Yeah.
Roll me that while I go
17.
Oh, okay. After this, I gotta walk them, and then I'm gonna put them to bed. I don't know why they're barking. It's annoying me, and I need to be sure they don't like need to go out or something. They've never done this when they need to go out. Normally they just come up to my room and bug me and get in my face. They don't bark, so that's why I'm like mad and confused. Anyways, 17 you said?
Mm-hmm.
And then what was it? Immune to being charmed?
Charmed, or if they are undead.
Okay, you can tell that clearly whatever you kind of see this gray liquid fall out of F2 as Ace, you know, kind of jams its claws or their claws into their head. And you can discern that by looking in the kind of slot that F2 has, there's nothing in there. This gray liquid, this gray screaming, almost sentient liquid, whatever it is what's controlling these robots. So while they aren't undead, you definitely aren't sure if it's a robot. Meaning, what I mean by that,
I was gonna say, that doesn't like answer any
it
questions.
could be charmed, possibly.
Okay.
It is very likely it could be charmed. They're not undead.
Okay. I'm gonna see that and like look and squint. And you're just gonna like flap their tail a little bit and like push it. And let me get a 20 foot again. From here, do M1 and M2 are safe. But F3 and everyone else, I am going to cast sleep on them.
Ooh, okay, okay.
So I need to roll. I'm gonna do it at second level. So up to 33 hit points. So
33 hit
what
points.
like? So you take away. Is it starting with the lowest? Yeah. Whoever's
Yeah.
the lowest, take away their health from it.
It's all of them. It's all.
Okay. Well, they go to sleep.
Oh, I don't even make a save. Okay, damn.
No,
right,
that's
right.
what. So it's you basically take that like 33 hit points. You take away the lowest health one, put that to sleep, and then with the remaining, you do that to the same to the other ones.
Gotcha. Yeah, you managed to get all of them to sleep. 33, you get all of them to sleep.
Mm-hmm.
You see is you
They're
all
unconscious.
you all see is F3, F4, and F1 all kind of go limp. Their needle arms just kind of swing as their heads kind of turn to that 45 degree on a swivel, looking up into the sky, almost as if though they're like they like their bodily functions have been turned off. If you are to hear if you do hear anything near them, there's almost this kind of within the chest of the robots, almost this kind of like, it kind of sounds like a airship running, you know, kind of that whirring of an engine, but it's much more goopy. Clearly, whatever this gray goop is that's in these robots, they are slept for the time being.
Yep.
And for that, everyone, hold, please hold. Rune, you're new to this table. Hi.
Yeah.
This normally happens around this time, but because my family isn't home, it's happening a little later. And also, I thought my dogs would be fine if I took them out at 6. Clearly not. They're being stinkers, but they also are dogs and have no other way of going outside.
Are we gonna get to the point eventually, or?
Oh, sorry, I was reading a message. Yeah. I have to go for just a couple minutes. We're gonna get the Stanley Parable music on. Feel free to do whatever. These kind of segments tend to have little roleplay sections. They don't tend to be canon. They can be if you want. And also, you don't even have to do that. It's just a tradition I have found that occurs here. Yeah, I will be back. Have fun with the music!
Okay, so just to clarify, all the robots are asleep, right?
Yeah.
Like all of them?
I'm pretty
No.
sure, yeah. Oh, no?
Except M1 and M2, because they were out of the range.
Yeah, I was
Oh,
like,
for real?
them too far out. The one shooting golf balls at me.
We can just pretend those two are not non-existent for now. Methinks.
They're not real right now. It's okay.
They're not real. They're not real. They're like
Just the process.
they're distracted. Yeah.
Yeah. They're
Yeah.
like kissing or something.
Distractable.
Hit podcast distractible.
Whoa. That's crazy.
Me when I have my measuring stick out.
Whoa, put that away. This is family-friendly screen.
Whoa! It was
Whoa.
this big.
It was this big.
It
was
this big.
It was this.
No one loves me.
That's crazy. I'm just freaking OOP. Okay.
Ayo! I mean, what? Who said that?
Who said that? That's crazy.
that? You know what? Wow! Wow! You cannot just start impersonating me.
I'm yellow.
You cannot just start impersonating me.
I can't.
You are brown.
No.
Yeah.
How much of this map can I cover before Sophie gets back, do you think?
Well, there's a big paintbrush.
Well, it's not much bigger.
It's bigger than these nuts.
Ayo.
There's also this little bitty one.
Oh, by the way, if you melee attack one of these creatures, it's automatically a critical hit while they're asleep.
Oh, fuck yeah.
And there's one hit.
Wow. Wouldn't it be crazy if I was using a melee weapon right now?
They also fail strength and dex saves. And they can't do anything.
Wow! Jazz is my hand. What the fuck? You pissed on the map. You pissed on my fucking wife.
So, Kiwi, this is my boyfriend, Kibo. Kiwi, say hi.
That's me. Hello.
So nice to see you. Kiwi was the first person I ever liked from this group.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
That's awesome.
I remember it, yeah. It's from IDDK.
What the fuck is this?
Don't worry
Yi
about it.
song.
It's my Yi song. Oh,
Ah!
it's okay. His little sanglings are in the corner.
Ayo.
I thought that said chicken nightmares. Oh my god. I can't
And
read.
one come over and stare you like this.
Come over and stare at you like this.
Can I come over and look at you like this? Wait, let me get my
Jovial
spread.
merriment!
Who the fuck is this?
Yo, I love Jovial Merriment. Oh, that's me.
Is you? Oh, more yellow.
What? What? Leave my piss alone!
What the fuck is this picture? What's...
My sister had a baby, and I took it over because she passed away. The baby lost its legs and its arms, and he's got to put a stop. But I still take care of it with my wife, and it's growing, and it's fairly happy. But it's difficult. But I've been working a second shift at the factory to put food on the table. But I put all the love, and I see that little guy's face, and it makes it worth it in the end. True story.
Okay.
You know what? Yeah. Of course.
Sure, buddy.
I think if you just make a big circle and then use the fill tool.
Maybe I'm not trying to make a big circle and use the fill tool. You ever thought about that?
I don't understand how to use the fill tool.
Hey Kiwi, what's your subclass?
Wave Mercy, I think.
Oh, fun. I just changed mine.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, it was Long Death, but now I'm doing Astral Self. It's gonna
Oh,
look
delightful.
fucking epic.
What class are you, Kibo?
What am I, what?
What class and subclass are you?
Fighter.
Oh.
Basic bitch.
I'm a fighter.
I explode. I'm once again the magic person.
I don't
What?
like magic.
It's too big for his small brain.
It's just too big for my small brain. I don't understand.
You know, it's just funny because like in the old one, it was like, oh, we have this person who like does fighting but also magic, and I was like, oh, I'm the only person with any magic.
Yeah, well, well,
With spells.
I have a singular cantrip.
I see. Good for you.
Yeah. Me and my singular cantrip. We're doing the best we can.
And we love this for you.
Yeah.
Hooray! Okay.
Hey Rye, we should watch K-pop Demon Hunters again tonight.
when do I work tomorrow? Oh! Sure. You should ask Peachy and Soup if they want to watch it.
Well, Peachy's at the concert.
Oh, fuck.
I doubt she can.
In that case, no.
Okay. She said that she could do it Monday night, remember?
I won't be able to do that.
Homophobic. The like humming along voice and whatever's going on with this music, I keep thinking it's you, Panda.
Okay.
The biggest honor ever.
I get the vibe, yeah.
It kind of sounds like Panda. And it's confusing me a little bit.
Just because I'm British.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Wow.
Screw the British. We don't need them.
Crazy. Shut up, Panda!
Oh.
Oh,
Now Panda's being like rotated or something. Panda was giving rotated.
Oh.
Yeah, see?
Like
Swinging
this?
Panda around like a Bowser.
Now
Come on,
I'm
Gay Panda.
rotated. I'm rotating them. Like a little freak.
True.
I'm spinning them so fast it's lagging out and they just clip around.
I don't think
I
you're
feel
the
there's
one that's
another
lagging.
reason why it's lagging out.
I feel like
It's-
it might not be the
it's-
spinning.
Yeah,
It's
it
not
might
you-
not be
it's-
the spinning.
It's not my. Oh wow. I really like how my frames in here significantly improve when I'm with my little sanglings.
Ah, this is interesting.
Crazy concept, I know.
How long have you been scribbling?
I haven't stopped.
Oh my god! Who dropped the spaghetti? There's so much spaghetti. Those poor little kobolds.
I love them so much.
They're
Yeah,
getting
of course.
spaghetted.
They're just getting spaghetted.
Spaghetti. What are they gonna do?
Best on our D&D map. I ran out of chips before I got here, and I'm sad.
This is the prime time to get chips.
What? Do you want me to go to the fucking, like, gas station to get chips?
Oh, okay.
Yeah! I'm not
Yeah,
doing
go to the
that.
gas station to get chips.
Okay.
Eat some raw ramen.
I don't even have ramen.
No!
The only quick thing I can make is either spring rolls or sugar and butter bread.
Oh man, not your bread.
Bread. How long does it usually take?
Your mom.
Hello? Anyone else that might have an answer?
10 to 20 minutes, somebody says.
What do you mean zombie says?
Wait, what were we talking about?
How long is it gonna take?
For somebody to get back?
Yeah.
Yeah, somebody said 10 to 20 minutes. I was like, hey, how long is it gonna take? Because I have to be up early tomorrow.
Yeah. How are you guys enjoying your lack of frames?
I've completely tabbed out, so I don't lag.
Well, I have your character laying dead on the ground. Oh dear God, I moved the stuff instead of my screen. I accidentally grabbed your piss.
How dare you?
I did not want
That's
to put my hand
awesome,
in your
man.
piss. Hello? Hello?
Hello.
Am I back?
Hello.
Hello.
Right, you fuckhead. I think you crashed my computer.
That's so funny.
I had to close the fucking thing. Oh my god. If I get sent back into the void after rejoining, I swear to god.
What happened? Who's going-
Jesus Christ. Just look at the map. Just look at Owlbear Rodeo.
Oh god, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Get
He
the
crashed my
fucking
damn-
void off of the goddamn screen.
No.
Crashed my computer.
Okay, please don't do this in the future, y'all. Oh my god.
Why?
I mean, why? You crashed someone and my PC fans are fucking heating up.
My.
Oh my god.
I hear your little nefarious giggle, and then everything goes quiet, and nobody's on the map anymore, and I can't get anything to fucking move or load on my computer.
Oh my lord. Okay. Right.
Hey man, you left me alone. What'd you expect was gonna happen?
Oh my god. Okay. Where were we? Where were
Your
we?
mom.
No, we weren't.
Your mama. House.
Everybody's sleepy to EP to VP.
Yes. All of the robots. Who's adding me?
All of them? Question mark.
All of them except for M1 and M2.
Yeah, M1
Okay,
and M2 are not asleep. It is just, here, I'll even, what would I do for that? You know what, we'll just, there we go.
Me.
Shoot!
Give them little Z's on their head.
I can't do that without, if I wanted to, like, follow them wherever they move. That was, Eurus, that was your turn, right?
Yeah, actually, up here.
What?
I moved.
Ah, okay, I see. Alright, that's the end of your turn then, yeah? I'm
I'll
gonna
do that.
assume you said yes in that, like, illness.
Yes.
Okay. Then that jumps to you, Rune, since F2 is dead.
I'm gonna
Oh.
beat up F4 now.
Alright, with your greatsword, same...
Yeah.
Alright, roll to
Stick
hit.
it.
Roll to hit with advantage. Because they're sleepy.
Advantage. God, well that's an 11 doesn't hit, does it?
Was that what you got with advantage?
Yeah.
Ooh.
I rolled a 7 and then a 6.
Yeah, that doesn't hit. You know that video? Okay, so to reference what I'm imagining it looks like, you know that video of the guy trying to chop a coconut in half with a machete, and then he chops like right next to it, and everybody's like, everybody just like starts shouting next to it. I imagine that as you like bring your great sword up to do this robot in, and then wootunk right next to it, complete miss in the panic of the moment.
Pieces. A little out of it.
I mean, a bunch of robots did just drop from the sky, so it's understandable you wouldn't be in tip-top shape. Do you have anything else you want to do in your turn?
I don't really have anything else. I can't. I'm good.
Well,
Honestly.
unfortunate that. That would put it to D-Bot F3. Correct me if I'm wrong with the sleep condition. They don't wake up once their turn starts, right?
No, they are. One sec, let me go check it. The spell's unconscious until the spell ends. The sleeper takes damage, or somebody's in action to shake or slap the thing awake.
Okay, and since nobody is around D-Bot F4 to wake them up, shoo! I mean, it's not really honk shoo. They're just kind of slumped over, head looking up to the sky, not really doing anything. M2, however, is not, and unfortunately, Rune, you are still within their line of sight. You see as they kind of do that same thing where they rest their left arm on top of their right arm, but you see M1 kind of like use their cannon hands to signal no to them, to which they then revert to that 2 hands forward, not resting on each other pose that M1 was taking. They are going to attempt to fire the cannonballs at you again. Oh my god, but he's still the worst aim in the world with a 5 as these golf ball cannonballs, projectiles, go whoosh, whoosh, right by your head and another tunk, tunk into the house. You swear you can hear a couple of them rolling around in there. There's so many of these golf balls or these projectiles just like sitting in this house at this point, making holes in the wall. With that takes it to Ligar. As M1,
Yes,
M2
hello.
pulls the shot.
Yes, hello. Gonna stomp.
Just stomp it.
Gonna stomp.
All right, yeah. Roll
And
it.
then, Panda, what did you say about attacking these things? Smile?
So, they can't do anything.
Counts as incapacitated, doesn't it?
Attack rolls against them have advantage, and if you're within 5 feet of the creature, they're critical hits.
That's right. I forgot this counts as incapacitated.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, so do I need to roll to
Incapacitated
hit,
just
or?
kinda-
No.
Okay.
No.
Sick.
Just roll damage.
So I
for
just
me.
do damage?
Yep.
Fantastic!
As a crit.
As a
As
crit,
a
so you
crit.
double it.
Okay. Twirls at you. So that is, I just do like 2d6 instead of 1d6, right?
Rune, I'm so sorry about your earlier turn. To be clear, I will.
Mhm.
I'm realizing now that we're going to Ligar, and that you should have crit, Rune. I'm sorry about that. I will. Anyways, I'm sorry. Sorry, Ligar. You were saying?
Do I just do like 2d6 instead of 1d6? Or do I double the
normally,
total?
Normally, it's you do 1 and then double the total of that.
What? So like I have
So roll
like
your
1d6
roll-
plus my strength.
Yeah, roll
Yes,
your
it's 2d6
regular
plus
attack
strength.
dice and then double what you get from that.
What?
Okay.
Is that not normally?
No, you've always done it so it's just you roll the dice twice.
Oh, I've been doubling it. You can
Oh.
roll double the dice if you want. I don't really mind either way. That's just normally what
I'll
I
just
do.
I'll roll twice. So 4 and 4, so 8 damage.
All right, 8, and then that's with your modifier.
Yep, 8
Okay.
slashing.
Yeah, you're. Where are you targeting on this robot? It's on the ground.
Head.
You have your choice.
I crush head.
Crush its
Smart.
head. Yeah,
I crush its head.
You do a similar thing following an Ace's lead where you jam your claws into it.
No, can I just stomp?
Oh,
Just-
stomp
just-
it.
just
Okay,
stomp.
I'm sorry. Yeah, you crush this thing's head with a as it just like as you crush its head, pushing your foot against it, you push forward and the gray goop, slower than F2 because F2 had their whole head ripped off, but the gray goop just begins to out of the robot onto the floor with a nasty squelch. You swear as it bubbles on the ground with a... You can hear it almost making words, nothing intelligible, but you can hear what clearly sounds like human sounds coming from this gray sludge that's exiting this D-bot's head as you crush it into the ground. Will that end your turn?
Yeah, other than the thought that I'm just gonna be like shaking my foot to get the goop off of it, like,
course,
what the
of
fuck,
course.
get this off of me. And then, hang on, actually, I just wanna see. So, who's alive still?
F1 and F4 are, as well as M1 and M2.
Okay. I'm gonna use my movement speed to go up. Well, actually, martial arts, does that have to be, like, does that have to follow directly after an attack, or can I use,
No,
like, the
as
bonus
a bonus
action?
action. So you'd have
Yeah,
to
but-
attack first, and then you have to have attacked with your main action to do a bonus action attack.
Yeah,
Which
so
you
I
just
attacked
did.
F3, but then can I use my bonus action to attack F1?
Yes.
Yes.
With the...
It's just
Oh,
you
sick!
do another one as your bonus action.
Okay, I'm gonna do that. Just gonna absolutely... She's just gonna, like, wipe her foot and then just go, whatever. And just run over this one, and then do the exact same thing.
All
Just-
right,
Stomp that one too.
roll that damage for me.
Damage. So that's 2 and oh great, 3.
Total?
Yeah.
That's after it got doubled?
Yeah.
The gray sludge is you like you make a dent in its head as it kind of your foot kind of like slips off of the sludge having touched your foot. You make a good dent, but your foot kind of slips and you lose that kind of same stomp grip hold on the head of this bot. You see as its head it was like it swivels and kind of with the other one you like kicked it over. We'll say you like kicked it over because they were standing, but you kicked it over.
Was it
stomped
dead by the way? F3.
Oh, F3, yeah, F3 is dead. It's Goop's.
Okay, good.
You like kicked it over and stomped its head because it was like just idle there. It wasn't gonna do anything.
Yeah.
F1 is you like kick it over and like try to stomp its head. You see as its arms, they kind of like fell backwards on the floor. They both stab into the ground as it gets up and begins to look at you similarly to how F3 looked at you. Will that end your turn?
Yeah.
With that, Rune, I'm gonna come back to you because I did, as I was saying, I did give Ligar that crit, but then realized I made you roll to hit on F4. Why don't you roll me that crit that you were supposed to get instead of rolling to hit for me?
What?
Roll since the F4 is under the sleep condition, I made you roll to hit when I shouldn't have. So I'm just saying do your critical hit now instead of 'cause that's what you wanted to do originally.
Yeah. Oh. Okay, hang on. So it's rolling my attack dice twice.
Yeah,
So
or you can roll it once and double it.
Okay.
Up to you.
Oh, I gotta write this down because that's gonna be fucking 4 things. Okay. 4. Uh, 9 plus 15 damage.
15, you cut the bitch in half, bringing your sword up. You slam your sword down into the kind of middle of this bot. As you pull it back up, that gray ooze that spilled out from the other bots is now stuck to your sword as it begins to kind of pool out around where this bot's body now is, as it just spreads out across the floor where this thing is. You notice as you do this, M1 and M2 are like kind of looking a little, they're kind of like looking at each other and looking at these other bots. Make me an insight check.
18.
18. You can tell these two are clearly planning some kind of retreat. They're both like looking around away from you. They're both looking at each other, almost like, and you can see as they kind of like turn their heads in like these synchronized patterns, almost like some kind of code. You can't make it out though, but they are planning some kind of retreat from this fight. That will not happen right now, as you see as M1 kind of takes another step back. We're going to M1's turn because we're going back, fixing your turn. And now M1 is kind of taking a couple more steps back. He kind of like, it kind of like seems he like gets you like right out of his range, or like right into like the edge of his range, and he holds his two hands up again to do that kind of. Thank you for calling me out. Let me just, there we go. Oh my god. 7 does not hit. You see as these two projectiles go flying by you again, just Boom, boom. You don't even need to move to dodge them this time. You see as they slam into the building that each projectile has been slamming into, and you hear a loud as the building just collapses in on itself from all of the projectile shots having been fired into it. And you see the robot just kind of like, if a faceless robot could look annoyed, M1 would be looking very annoyed. But yeah, he kind of like it kind of like backs up, getting ready to like, it kind of like getting you at the edge of its range, clearly like spacing itself out from you. With that, we take it back to the top of the turn order. Ace, both of the robots are dead in front of you.
And there seems to be a guy in pouncing range.
Uh-oh! Indeed there is. Okay. You just jumping on that fucker?
Yeah.
Alright, roll the hit. Hey, jump at me!
That's, there it is. There's the 20, there's the +2 on the thingy. 10.
10 does not hit. You...
Give me a second.
Oh, okay, okay. Oh, right, your other attack. Your other attack, of course.
Yeah, can I try to... I'm just gonna, like, actually just, like, still try to pounce on this man. That's crazy.
As he's like backing up, you bound toward him as he begins to like kind of back up and begin to go a little more as M2 kind of stays in place. You kind of swipe, you kind of like pounce at him, landing just in front of him as he kind of like jumps back a bit as you then get up and swipe at him with your claws. He kind of like, you see him kind of like bend himself backwards, like his knees, or not his knees, like his legs kind of like allow him to bend his waist backwards in order to dodge your swipe.
Can I do it again?
Oh, you're gonna flurry of blows?
Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead.
Want to see me do it again?
Spend that key point.
So that's a 12 or a 16.
12 or a 16? Wait, what? What do you mean?
Yeah. Because I rolled a 10 +2, which goes up to 16. And then I rolled a 14 because Flurry of Blows hits twice, right? Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, okay. So that first one wouldn't hit, but that 16 would.
Yeah.
Roll me the damage on that that one attack roll.
You got it.
Ooh,
6 damage.
6. As he
A
kind
solid 6.
as he kind of bends his waist backwards, as he's coming back up, you kind of swipe again with your other claw as he stays back, and as he comes back up, you see kind of his head like bob up and down. He doesn't make any sound, almost mimicking like a laughter. You bring your claws down in front of him and slash him across the chest, leaving some ooze of that gray nasty ooze dripping out of his pink frame as he like scrambles to like plug it up with his cannon hands that he's got.
Oh my gosh, can I hold his cannon hands off of it? No.
I mean,
He can bleed.
next turn. That runs you out of action.
Yeah, that's good for me.
Yeah, you're good with
Yes.
you. All right. F4 looks to F4, who's split in half. Okay, next in the turn order, Eurus.
Me?
Yeah.
Yes, I need to lose all my game. Okay.
You are pretty far from the battle. You did witness the building collapse here. You can see M1 and M2 kind of running off. You see Ace chasing after M1. Ligar's like kind of hitting F1 on the head. You can clearly tell these three are dead. They're all still in the gray ooze everywhere. Yeah, there's a bit
Okay, I'm gonna take 2 steps forward,
Uh-huh.
and then I'm gonna say, not shot. I'm gonna use Vicious Mockery on M1.
You're telling him nice shot.
I'm telling him nice shot sarcastically.
Okay, what's that save he's gonna make?
Wisdom save.
You know, normally I'd be mad that it's a nat 1, but honestly, you deserve it at this point. Yeah, it was a nat 1.
Okay, so they take a D.
D4 and...
That's 4 damage. They also
okay.
have disadvantage on their next attack roll.
Oh, hilarious.
Let me have to check the range on this one. Cool. I'm then gonna go to Ace. Good job. And I will say, when Eurus used the fucking when users sleep, there was a big shock from their neck, and they like doubled over kind of thing. And then while doing this, they also get shocked. But I'm gonna use Healing Word to Ace.
Yeah. How much does he
I
heal?
spell.
Okay.
9.
Ace, the hole in
Awesome.
your chest from before, seals back up, and the fur even regrows a little bit over it. Normally, it would take you a little while to recover from a wound like that hair-wise, but it comes back with the power of the Healing Word. Yeah. Will that be your turn?
Yep.
All right. F2 is dead. Rune!
Yes.
Your turn.
Okay. I am gonna use Misty Step to just kind of teleport on over to M2.
M2, okay.
Yeah.
In front of or behind? Where you headed?
Gonna go behind it.
All right. So you can move your token if you like click and hold on it. You can
Yes.
drag it around wherever you want. I know you haven't used it before, so I'm sorry.
Whee!
Yeah. All right. Yeah. Yeah. M2 kind of like has his cannons pointed at you, and then you just whoosh, disappear and
Yeah,
appear right behind him.
And then I use my great sword. I like bring it down.
Yeah. Yeah. Roll to hit for me.
Whee! 22.
To hit?
Yeah.
Is that a nat? Is that a natural?
No,
or
it was
dirty?
it was
Oh.
dirty.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. Roll for damage then.
Sadly, it was dirty.
Yeah.
Wasn't M2 sleeping though? No, he wasn't.
No,
Never
no,
mind.
none of the M bots were sleeping.
Did
It's
8
just F1.
damage.
8 damage.
Yeah.
You see M2 is like confused as to where you went. You see like on his back there's almost this like little compartment. You bring your great sword down and slash across it, and multiple of the little projectiles fall out. And you see M2 like kind of reach back with their cannon hands and start grabbing at it, trying to like, they reach over their shoulders so they can't really reach the bottom of it where it's like really spilling, but these cannonballs just begin to spill out of this bag. They're all like little metal things, so they're not like anything special, but they're on the floor now, and he's possibly not got any ammo left. Will that be your turn, or?
Yes.
All right. With that, it will be M2's turn. To which you witness him kind of like reach back. You hear a click, click, click. As if though there are guns in this world, to be clear. As if though a gun is, out of ammo. You hear that click, click, click. You see him look at the cannon hand. He takes his other cannon hand, hits the like other hand with like a tong, and you see as this little kind of device, this little it's a circular little device with a spike on the end of it, pops out of the wrist of the arm, slides down this almost little conveyor belt mechanism, latches itself into the hole of the cannon as M2 then aims and fires this little device to be about right here, and I'm going to draw a little circle. It's some kind of small pink device with purple studs kind of around it in the middle, and there's like a little spike on the top of it, kind of complementing where there's a larger metal spike which allows it to stab into the ground. This device doesn't seem to do anything as it sits there, and you're all just kind of left wondering why the hell it did that. To which M2 then turns around, looks at you, Rune. You hear it. You see as it points its cannons at you with a click, click, click. Looks at its cannon, and then maintains that position that the other bots took when they began to sleep, of just limp, kind of just standing there, arms swinging, looking up at the sky. It seems to have shut itself down in response to this.
Oh.
Aw, he's having a breakdown.
Well, he did run out of ammo. Anyhow, that will put him
I'd be
out
a
of
little
commission.
concerned of what just got thrown.
Tee. Anyways,
It feels suspiciously explosive.
Ligar, that takes it to your turn. To be clear, F1 is still alive, has gotten up, and is staring you down.
Yay!
But you do
Fantastic.
also hear M2 kind of like shoot that device as it lands with a chink into the ground next to you.
Next to me? Oh,
It's
yay.
closest to you. It's not like directly next to you, but it's close to you. You'd hear it land.
Okay, so hear me out on this. I'm gonna use Step of the Wind, but basically what I want to do is I want to grab D-Bot by the arm and then fling it towards the projectile and then whirl away as I take the disengage action or the bonus action, whatever.
So I'm just mapping this out. You're grabbing their arm, throwing them at the projectile, at the thing in the ground, the device that M2 shot, and then disengaging.
And while, like,
disengaging
using the
so
momentum
it doesn't
to
get the
disengage.
opportunity attack
Yeah,
on you. Like,
exactly.
to swing at you. Okay. Let's call that a grapple check against their AC.
Yay! What do you want me to...
Just roll me a grapple check, which is athletics. I think.
Oh, sick. Athletics, that is... 12? Smile?
I'm so sorry.
Yeah, I know.
It is under their AC. You grab their hand. You still take the disengage action, so I'll say you don't throw them and deal damage. You grab the hand and kind of like use that leverage of grabbing the needle hand to shove the robot, and it kind of like hits with a ding, 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 and steps into the device.
Yeah, that's what I wanted.
It
Perfect.
steps backwards off the device, and as it steps off to the device, in the chaos of the fight, you see this almost projection, this holographic projection, because there's no way canonically I can explain that to you. You see this holographic projection appear of what looks to be a kind of recording. You're the closest, so you can hear it best. Eurus, you can barely hear it from all the way over there. Ace and Rune, you can kind of hear it while you're fighting the other two. But you see as this message begins to play in this kind of projection, this bluish projection that kind of it's contrasting to all of the pink that all of the robots are. Ace, you recognize the voice in this projection, and if you were to turn around, you would see the person in this projection to be Dr. Herring, the doctor you talked to back in session 1.
Yeah.
It kind of looks like this message was recorded like not very professionally. It clearly wasn't something done with a lot of time in mind. You see as Dr. Herring is kind of sitting at the desk, he's fiddling with some kind of device, pulls his hand back and goes, "Dear escapees, if you are reading or hearing this message, that means you have been encountered by our D-bots and likely destroyed them as they felt the need to, well, project this message. I have nothing to say to you that will sway you, that will bring you to the side of good, nor convince you. I'll tell you that giving yourselves up willingly and coming back to the ERA will make things not... how should I put this? We'll forget about things. We will put things aside. Resisting, that will lead to problems with your... You see, he kind of like thinks for a moment. Oh, what was it? We had some needlers that we decided to send. Your organs will not enjoy what we have in store. So please, you can surrender to any D-bot you encounter by just saying you do, and they will bring you back to the ERA without problem. Don't, and, well, we'll just keep sending more and more and more, and, you won't be able to last that long, I'm sure. Your power's still suppressed, and, well, a lot of you are trapped within the nation of Stonegrad, so there is not much of a place to run. We will round you up. We will kill all of you. We will capture all of you. It does not matter to us. Pick the choice you find most beneficial. This message will self-destruct in 30, 29... And he continues to count down from there. You have 5 turns before it explodes. Anyways, back to what we were doing.
My faith is shaken. I'm not saying anything. Ace is kind of not. He's listening. He's not paying attention. He's not going to process this until this is over.
Miras has a smug little smile.
You see as
They knew they wouldn't good.
You see as F1... Ligar, does that end your turn? I should ask before I do this.
I mean, yeah, for the most part, I think. I'm just vibing.
Alright, you see as F1 kind of looks at the device as it starts to count down, and just immediately is like, oh, like almost as if it recognizes the words being spoken. Ace, you hear as the robot kind of runs up behind you. Oh.
Yeah.
Nat 20.
Oh, wait, who is it? Oh, F1.
Ace.
Okay. Wasn't F1 asleep?
They got woken up by Ligar
I
stepping.
got
on their
woken
head.
up. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It didn't kill them, but they got woken up, and then Ligar tossed them onto the device. Ace, the rest of you see as F1 jumps and lands all of its legs and arms into your back. That's gonna be 3.
Good boy.
Oh. 3 plus 7 for 10 piercing damage that jabs all of its arms into your back, and just this doesn't count as damage, but just begins to like slam its head into your back to try to get you off of M1 by the sounds of it. Just and it just keeps itself in there instead of pulling anything out, as it's just kind of on your
So
back.
I take 10 damage.
Piercing damage, yes. Oh,
Or
no, you don't.
werewolf.
Piercing major resistance. That would be
4.
3. It would be 3 because it's
3.
rounded up.
That's awesome.
Yeah, 10 divided by 4. You take 3. It looks bad to the rest of you, but Ace, you barely feel it as you feel this thing.
Ace doesn't feel it right now.
Ace doesn't feel it right now. Ace is hearing this thing about to explode, and shit's not fun.
Beating up M1.
Beating up M1, yeah, but yeah, F1 is latched into your back. Speaking of M1, M1 is going to point both of its cannons at you. It's kind of desperate at this point. It knows that if it backs up anymore, you're probably just going to kill it, so it just points both of its cannons at your face.
It is disadvantage.
Yep,
on it.
I was already on that. Oh yeah, that's a 6. It like in almost a panic just like points these at you, and as you like kind of lunge forward at it, it will pow. You see as the rest of you see as these projectiles fly over around Ace's head as Ace like dodges them and lands in the wreckage of the building that continuously was being shot the whole time by
Magnetic.
M1.
Damn building.
This poor building.
And you see as M1 kind of like sees this happen, and you see this just kind of like, it kind of makes this angry like slamming with its hand, and then kind of looks at its hands, looks at its chest, puts both of its hands on its chest, and you see as like You hear it like begin to rattle as the kind of back pocket of it just begins to like go almost like all of the projectiles back there are beginning to collide with each other, and it's beginning to glow a bright orange. The hands, I mean, its hands are, and like its backpack.
Awesome. It's like overloading itself. Get it? I'm gonna do something silly.
Yeah, this does go back to your turn immediately after this.
Okay, so hypothetically, how would I be able to take F1 and slam it onto M1?
Whew, okay. We will call that a athletics check and a improvised weapon attack.
Awesome.
So roll me the strength check to pull them out, and then roll me the attack roll with an improvised weapon attack onto
Please be good.
M1.
Please. It's over for me.
Oh, sorry.
Uh-oh.
I didn't see it.
That's okay. Please be good. Cheating gets you nowhere, folks.
I agree.
You know
So
what?
that was,
I
that
mean,
was
you know what? You know what? I'm just gonna give you this one on the strength check. The fight's basically over at this. You can have your cool moment. Roll to hit for me.
Oh boy, I sure hope rolling to hit. What does improvised weapon do?
I don't.
It's just strength, yeah?
Yeah,
Awesome.
it's okay. That was actually a 25. You're getting your cool moment. Shut up. You all see as Ace yanks. You like grab one of F1's arms and with a pull it out of your back. In turn, this pulls all the others out with an equally nasty. As you then take F1 and with a pow,
And just like slam it overhead
Yes.
on M1.
smash it into M1. You see as M1 like looks up for a minute and like drops both of its hands as they still continue to glow that bright orange, kind of like a shit, and then pow with the like admittedly thin body of the F1, the needles kind of stabbing into the thicker body of the M1 model. You slam it into them, causing them to like fall over with the gray ooze leaking out of both of them onto the, that's not gray, but kind of leaking out from both of them onto the floor. You see as they both kind of lay there, you hear the bubbling kind of the gray liquid just like almost clashing together as you hear almost what sounds like two separate little things going like talking between each other through the bubbling of the liquid. But soon, like with all the other bots, that dies down, and with that, combat is over.
I think Ace is a little out of it right now, and he is continuing to pummel the bodies.
Amen.
Damn. Yeah, just crushing. You get the gray liquid on your hand. It kind of feels warm to the touch, but gets colder the more you smash it. But you're left in the ruins of all of these robots. The countdown device is, let's see, there were 2 turns after that, right? So
Yep.
I might be stupid. The countdown is now on 18, going 18, 29, or shut up, 18, 17, 16.
Is there any way I could tackle Rune to be behind the building as this thing counts down? Ace regains some lucidity. This thing's gonna blow up. He's getting this rando that they just saved into cover.
Rune, do you want to contest that, or do you want to just get tackled?
I guess I just get tackled.
Yeah, Ace.
Just have this big fluffy dog just tackle you and like roll over,
I'd
bring
like
you to like the wall.
I'd just like to paint the picture again because I think it's really funny, Rune. Random man turns into werewolf, beats up a bunch of robots around you. You watch as a robot jabs 4 limbs into this thing's back. It then pulls out the robot, smashes it into the other one, and then now it is tackling you and putting you behind a building so you don't get hit by the explosion. This is a crazy ass first thing to
Oh my god.
Anyhow,
Imagine
yeah.
the Ace heavy breathing. You good,
I'm
man?
also a
You good?
grown ass man.
You good, man?
Yeah, I would be better if you would get off of me.
I'm sorry.
Ligar,
He gets off, leans against the wall.
you have about 12 seconds before it blows up. What do you do? You're the closest to it, not behind a building.
I mean, I'm just gonna like jog over because I don't know. I have like, I'm fine. I'm just gonna
Who gives
jog
a
over and go
fuck?
meet the others.
As you like,
My dude, I have 40. I have 40 speed. I'm fine.
That's
I was like,
true.
here, there we go. Look at that.
Damn. As you get around the corner of the building, you see, as on the video, you hear kind of this door open as he stops at 3. You hear a door open, and then Dr. Herring looks to the side. He's a dragonborn, to be clear. He looks to the side and goes, and like is kind of listening to someone, and you hear very, very quietly, "Sir, we didn't have the budget to put that much explosives in the thing. We decided it wasn't worth it." Oh, what? Yeah, we didn't put any explosives in it. I had this whole countdown thing. I had this whole cool. Well, what should I do with it? I mean, the video's probably fine. We really gotta ship these things now, so like. Okay, never mind. It's not gonna explode because my team's like lame or whatever. But you heard my message. You know what I mean.
Loud groan.
You know what I mean. Return yourselves, and we will forgive any transgressions. Now get the fuck out of my office. You're just like grumbling as a hand reaches toward whatever device was recording this and turns it off with a whoop, and now the device just lays there.
Oh, I'm so mad. I thought I was gonna blow up.
That
You
was
seem to have-
anticlimactic.
You seem to have a lot more faith in the ERA than you should.
Shut up.
I mean, time and time again, they've just proven that they're incompetent. Why do you support them so much? I mean, look at this. Did you
I'm
see
gonna
how
go
easy it
punch
was
the
to
robot.
dismantle these bots?
Punch. Going around the corner.
Like, I was gonna follow, but like on the other side, like, you're telling me this
He's
is
just
what,
like dating it up.
like these is like a top-notch technology? It took like one kick to completely kill one. How is this such a powerful organization? How can you support this?
It's almost like they brought you back from death.
I mean, anyone can do that. I did it. Yeah, I did it. It's not that hard. What, like you can't?
Meanwhile, Rune has like walked up from behind the building and he's like dusting the dirt off of himself after being fucking tackled.
Mhm.
And is like looking at the the robots. And then back at Ace and Lagar who are having their little thing.
Liger's gonna spot Rowan and just go, and you! Why were they after you? Are you one of us? I didn't see you in the ERA. What are you doing here?
Well, I was there, but I mean I wasn't supposed to be.
Oh, yeah, tell me about it.
No, like I genuinely was not supposed to be there.
Yeah, me neither. I really don't know why they would just... Absolute morons, if you ask me.
Oh,
Honestly,
I'm ill. I'm bleeding out. No, I'm not. I'm feeling okay.
You're fine, Ace.
You,
Oi,
I'm bleeding
Eurus!
from
Where are you
multiple
hiding?
puncture wounds.
Eurus, like, is just behind this building, kind of like rubbing like the neck a bit. Yeah, what?
Why are you hiding over there? Come out.
I'm not hiding. I was gonna go get a drink. My throat's a bit dry.
Uh-huh. And where do you propose we get a drink?
Points to Eris, the town. Points to the closest
The
town
big
that
old
they were going
hotel.
towards.
The giant,
The place
yeah.
that they were going towards.
Yeah, that's fair, actually. Alright, come on, Ace. Is Ace still on the ground?
Yes.
Fantastic. She's just gonna grab him by the collar and start dragging.
You would have to grab him by the scruff at this point.
Even better! Even better!
He's
I grab
still
him by the
big.
scruff.
He's still big dog.
I grab him by the scruff and start dragging.
Why?
You see, Eurus is like somewhat panting a little bit, and like somewhat.
Ligar, in all honesty, does not give a shit. I'm
No,
sorry.
I'm just saying in general for flavor.
Mm-hmm.
You.
Is gonna,
What's yours gonna do? Yours.
Eurus is gonna go ahead earlier because I need to go because I need to be up early tomorrow for someone's surgery. So
Oh.
I'm gonna have Eurus rush off ahead and I'm gonna dip.
Okay. Bye, Pam.
Have fun with the rest of the session.
I hope everything goes well tomorrow.
Thank you. Eurus basically goes there and gets a drink because casting magic really hurt their throat.
How is
Yep.
They're thirsty. Goodbye. Wow.
So I guess question is, I'm cool with continuing for a little while longer if y'all want to. Would you like to?
I feel like this might be a good cutoff point.
Yeah.
I would agree.
Yeah, just
Yeah.
kind of heading
Yeah.
towards the town.
Yeah. Rune, you're just like typically you're just like following him at this point, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
he kind of gives the whole group with their weird ass dynamic a look, but he was already headed towards Eris, so he kind of shrugs and follows a bit behind them.
Yeah.
You know, still giving a little bit of space because Ligar seems a bit much.
You did just get jumped by robots, so you know these people did just help you
Yeah.
kill them. So if you get jumped by robots again, well,
Yeah, so he's
Ace-
following them, but
Ace was gonna be like, "We need to talk, please. I need to know why you were there and why you weren't supposed to be there. I'm supposed to be the therapist."
Oh, we can do that. We can do that then.
oh yeah, no, go on. Don't let me stop.
Yeah, let's
you.
do it.
Yeah, Ace just like points to Rude. You, I'm sorry for getting you to the ground earlier. I thought it was gonna explode like it was alluding to. He's like actively like wheezing.
I'm just imagining them continuing to walk while this conversation.
Yeah.
And Ligar dragging Ace by the scruffs.
You could like physically see like the dirt that's like shifting or like the grass parting where he was. He's a big
Yeah.
guy. He's a big boy.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, they're just Ligar's just not even looking back, just dragging and walking at a leisurely pace. Just
I just
vibing.
I think we need to talk probably. If you were there and I never saw you, I didn't even see you on board or anything. I don't know.
Ugh. What if he was just assigned to someone else? Can't you be
Yeah,
annoying
no,
at another time?
I just want to know. Also, how do you get out?
Ligar's just gonna stop, turn around, prop Ace up in a sitting position, and then shove, not sitting. He's just gonna drag Ace up to be in a standing position, and then just push him towards Rune, and then crosses her arms like, okay, fine,
Well-
tough then. Go on.
I thought we could do it at the hotel thing because I feel like that would be a more comfortable
go on.
environment than the.
No. No, it's fine right here. Go on. There's no one to listen. No one to bother us here.
Okay.
Bit of a character, aren't you?
You don't know the half of it. Now go on, get interrogated so we can move on.
I'm not trying to interrogate anyone. I'm just trying to ask questions. About
Okay, well, ask your questions, sweetie. Get it over with.
Yeah. Okay. Well, name's Ace, therapist at ERA. What? How? Who?
Um,
He like looks really exasperated. You
I-
cannot see
I
under the
mean-
mask, but
I escaped where everybody else did with that
okay.
the portal thing.
Yeah. I did notice you with all the
Well, there were kind
confusion.
of a lot of people.
Yep.
I was with this Tabaxi. He was like in a big red sorcerer coat or whatever
Oh, yeah.
for a bit, but we split ways, so
You
we
know,
didn't stick together long.
proud of you for that. That's Sorsen, not the best guy.
I don't know. I kind of like him.
Of course you do.
Well, I've gathered that pretty much everybody that was there was not the best guy.
Yeah, that's why they were there. That's why you were there.
That's
Nuh-uh.
not
help
why I
you
was there. I
That
should
is-
not have been there. I'm not like the rest of them. I did not do bad things.
Like, I was just gonna walk on over and then, like, pat him on the shoulder, like, oh, fuck. Hang on, I deleted
my
my
God,
guard.
Ligar's gonna pat him on the shoulder, go.
The amazing digital circus disappeared, man.
Okay, literally, I was referencing that. I just didn't want to spoil anything.
No.
It's not really a spoiler, I guess. Anyway, yeah, she's just gonna pat him on the shoulder, like, you and me both, kiddo.
It's
Well, I'm getting the vibe that you
Glance.
actually should have been there, just from
What?
what's
nodding,
going on.
nodding, nodding. It's just like,
I didn't do anything.
No, you've got the personality for it.
You think so?
Ace hand over his muzzle, stifling a laugh.
She just like Liger slowly turns her head towards Ace with the most deadpan expression, like, "You have something to say, dog boy?"
Where? Question.
You're in denial.
Where did Ligar go on the map?
Where did Ligar
Did
go
you
on the
delete?
map?
She's
Like,
right here.
I thought you
She's here
said
for
There
me.
we go.
Oh
Oh,
no, she's gone again.
Oh,
she's back.
wait, what?
What?
Wait, what?
Oh, she's gone again.
Where the fuck?
What?
What's happening?
Again.
Hold on.
So,
Oh.
so we're just
Oh,
gonna.
Ligar's back.
What?
What?
I tried to grab it.
Hey, quit touching her.
I'm not. I tried to grab it so that it would stay.
There.
Hi, Ligar.
You see?
Oh my God.
Oh,
Hi, Ligar.
okay. Oh,
Oh,
nope.
bye,
never
Ligar.
mind.
Oh,
Hi,
Hi, Ligar.
Ligar. Bye,
Hi,
Ligar.
Ligar.
Hi,
Ligar.
Ligar. Bye.
Stop.
Is anybody else touching Ligar?
No, I'm not touching Ligar.
Do you see Ligar?
No.
Oh, I'm seeing it in brief flashes.
Yeah.
I don't think you can get
Disappear.
too close to us. You need to
No.
get 5. You need to stay 5 feet away on the map. You need to
No,
show some.
no. Okay, so she doesn't exist. I understand now.
She's real there in
Uh,
spirit.
Okay, anyway, so yeah, so Ligar just, pats him on the shoulder. What? No. She turns her head towards Ace and just like, you got something to say, dog boy?
It's stuff I've been saying the entire time that we've known each other.
Like what?
That you were a little bit of a wrongin'. You may not think it, but the greater actions are otherwise. Everyone in there thinks they're justified.
Well, do you know what I did? If I supposedly did something so horrible, surely it would be in your little files.
It was not in my files. I did not have access to it. You were my first people.
There you go.
I just got here.
How could you possibly know that I did something so terrible if you don't even have that information? You don't know
Because
anything
of
about
the
me.
greatest, you know, everyone else. It's kind of like a lump group situation. Sorsen was there. A bunch of other murderers were there.
So just
Lot
because
of them.
Sorsen and some other murderers were there,
Like everyone
that,
in there was.
that automatically
me.
means that people like me and whoever this kid is are automatically evil?
I'm a grown ass man. For your
That's
information.
nice,
I-
sweetie. Are you 2,000 years old? I didn't think so.
She's a little bit of a bitch, isn't she?
Ace just says like the subtlest like nod.
He just sighs and turns around like, alright.
We're doing our best and trying to
Mhm.
make everybody better. I hope that we could just do the one good thing, and that's stop that stupid cat from doing anything stupid.
You can breathe, buddy. We're out of combat.
Wow, really? I didn't expect that. I'm still bleeding.
From where?
My back!
I'm stabbed.
She just like grabs him by the shoulders and turns him around to look at his back.
There's like multiple like pierce stab wounds from when the little like critter was on him and stabbed into him to like get purchase in his
Yeah.
back.
There are still 4 holes in Ace's back. They are still in werewolf
Fantastic.
form, so those aren't going away.
Okay. She's just gonna like flip him around again and just go, are you gonna continue being a bitch about it? Or are you gonna heal soon?
I will heal soon. I just like to talk first because it seems more important, and I'm not hurting that bad.
Good! Let's move on from that. Enjoy your questioning. Please get it over with fast.
So like, what's your name, man?
Brune.
Rune. Awesome. Did you get assigned like a doctor or anything, therapist? Because you should have.
DM.
Oh, yeah, you did. His name was Dave.
Well, that's
Shit.
my therapist, right?
No, yours was Dr. Herring. You worked with Dave, though.
Oh yeah, I worked with Dave.
Dave.
That guy's a good man. Pretty sure, pretty good man. He helped me train a lot, and you know,
Well,
I
that sounds helpful if I
fix
were
the
a
situations.
bad guy, but I'm not. So
I
somebody's wires got crossed, and I ended up there, and I shouldn't have.
He's never gonna believe you, love. Just get over it.
well, I was gonna say you're the first one who didn't immediately look at me with a look of distrust or hate or any of those other negative connotations, which I appreciate.
You did it!
Ignore it. So, thanks for that. I'm
Yeah.
obviously. I mean, I work there. Usually, only people who did stuff go there. I'd love to hear more of your story because nobody else tells me anything. Who looks over at Liger,
Hey, I told you more than the others.
and I appreciate that, and I'm proud of you.
Yeah, I appreciate it. I'm proud of you. You then show it, dipshit.
I mean, like, I was a hero. I traveled around. I helped people. I killed monsters.
When I get drafted,
Oh, that's a good
what
one. I
did.
should have gone with that story. Maybe then you would have believed me, eh?
It's not
Yeah, maybe.
true. That's what I did. I grew up here.
You grew up here,
Yeah.
in this place.
Yeah.
For real?
Not with monsters falling out of the sky at me. No, but
Were you
I-
magicid?
was I what?
Yeah, you lived in Magicid. That's the only place I know here.
Eris. I'm from Eris.
You're
why
from Eris.
that's why I was trying to get back here before the whole attack
That's-
happened.
That's good to know. I'm glad we found you. Oh,
Yeah.
I think we could talk later if you want. Sorry for tackling you. It was instincts. You know.
It's all right, I guess. I mean, future reference. I'm a grown man. I can hear things. I knew that I needed to get out of the way, so you didn't have to
I apologize.
do
Thank
that.
you for letting me know.
But thank you.
For sure. I think we should meet up. Oh, the other one is yours, by the way.
Got it. So, Legar, Ace, and Eurus.
Yep.
Are you gonna play?
Lego
awesome.
tips an imaginary hat.
Okay. Got it. So, should we probably go catch up to your friend?
Yes, 100%. I am worried about him. Yep. Yeah, let's get it. Let's go.
You
Do you
all,
need me
Okay.
to drag you again, or are you good?
I can walk.
Fantastic. Best news all day.
you all are starting to head to Eris now.
You.
All right. In that
Yeah.
case, we will call you.
I'm gonna use while we're walking. I'm gonna use hands of healing to heal myself.
Yeah. Are you staying in your form? Because you do hold on. Oh wait, no. It only lasts 10 minutes.
Yeah.
I need to look at my thing. I have to consult the notes. Where
Oh no,
is
not the
it?
notes.
The notes. Shifting.
What the fuck? Get back here.
I'm gonna heal 3 health, so I'm going back up to full.
Whoa.
Oh,
Yay.
okay. So there isn't a time limit on it, but if you do get knocked out of it by damage, you will get more feral. So it would probably be best to not have it up. all the
Yeah.
time. Also,
I'll be normal.
also, you're walking into a populated area. Maybe not
Yeah.
the best look. Yeah,
He's gonna heal himself with his silly little paws, and then he's gonna, shift back to
human.
more human form.
Yeah.
Give himself a little like, whew, alright.
Shake it off.
I'm normal again.
We wanna
Thumbs up.
cut it there.
Yep.
As we walk into town.
Yay! We'll pick up with that next time. I already have a perfect song for it that I decided while I was streaming. We're going to Dash Ducks unless anybody has any other suggestions as to...
Nope.
No? Dash Ducks it is! I hope everybody who was watching had a great time. I hope you players had a good time. And
Meow.
we will... Oh, fuck! I forgot to say to any Death Save viewers, we are moving to Saturdays! Yeah, Saturdays was the day we discussed, right?
Yeah.
Saturdays! We are moving
Yeah.
to Saturdays. Same time, just a different date. Anyways, to Dash Ducks you all go. Bye, Buck!